out, Eddie.
Mel, can you hear me? Mel,
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up?
Not too much. Ready for some football.
Yeah, dude. Kevin, can you hear Mel?
I can hear Mel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
You have to hear me. That's not good.
I'm just glad you got the phone turned up this time so you can actually hear us.
There you go, right? That kind of works out better that way, right?
I'm gonna have
Yep.
to. I'm gonna have to
We
take my
are.
muffler on here.
Yeah, we're live on the live stream.
Okay.
So
Get that. That's mine.
I will go ahead, if you want me to, and hook you guys up.
all right, sounds great.
And we'll,
And then Kevin's having his phone might be dying here soon. He's having some issues, so if anything goes wrong, make sure you include myself and him on there. If you need us to turn anything up or anything like that.
okay, yep, I will do that.
I'm working diligently, but I'm not promising you anything. I'm hoping.
No, I understand.
I'm hoping it's the transformer. So.
Oh, yeah, god dang. Well, hopefully everything works out all right, though.
Yep.
And as always, go Eagles.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
You guys have a great game.
All right, thanks, Mel.
It's flashing
Yep.
at me.
Hey, wait a minute. Are you guys still there?
Yeah. Yep.
Mel, just never mind.
All right.
Hang on.
All right.
Backed by staff that are devoted to you. Standard Insurance in Lake Mills. Quality service.
Are you there?
Yes, still here.
Okay. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Forgot the bat phone there for a minute. All right, now you guys have a great game. Go Eagles.
All right, thanks, Mel.
Yep. KOW.
Mel, my man, we lost our phone connection. That's why you didn't have any radio on the stream.
Okay, let's try her again, okay?
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay, you guys there?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try this again. You guys have a great game.
Yep.
right,
Thank you. You too.
It'll be televised by NBC. Northern Iowa coach Mark Farley says the Panthers need to eliminate mistakes as they get ready to host number 11 North Dakota. The Panthers had 2 interceptions and lost 3 fumbles in a 41-6 loss at top-ranked South Dakota State. North Dakota is 4-2 after a 49-24 victory over in-state rival North Dakota State, and quarterback Tommy Schuster is completing 73% of his passes, and his mobility is an added concern.
You know, he's just elusive. He's a winner, and he's elusive that way that he makes a bad play into a good play. And then when you're solid in your play across the board, when something does get disruptive, he's good enough to get him out of trouble because he's elusive and will make a play out of a bad play.
The Panthers are 3-3 overall. Drake takes a share of the lead in the Pioneer Football League race to the West Coast as they visit the University of San Diego. The Bulldogs are coming off a stunning 52-21 win over PFL favorite St. Thomas in Minnesota and sit 3-0 in the league race. The Bulldogs look to break through in a series that has been dominated by the Toreros.
We haven't beaten them in 10 years, period. And then I don't think we've beaten them at their place since 2009. So, it's not going to be an easy task by any stretch. It's been a while since we've gotten them.
That's Drake coach Todd Stepsis. San Diego is 1-5, a stunning start for a program that has won 7 PFL titles in the last 9 years. High school football is next. On the Scouting Report.
Hi, I'm Mike Mefford, physical therapist with Hancock County Health System's Sports Medicine Department. My colleagues and I are redefining the rules of the game with our extensive sports medicine experience and knowledge and utilization of state-of-the-art equipment and facilities. Let me help you change your game by recognizing your athletic potential. Join me at the HCHS Wellness Center in Britt or at the Garner Rehabilitation Clinic. Hancock County Health System. Your health, our care, a lasting partnership.
The Scouting Report from Radio Iowa Sports.
The high school playoffs kick off tonight with the round of 32 in the 4 smallest classes. That includes 8-player, where top-ranked Winfield Mountain Union will be at home against Belle Plaine. Winfield Mountain Union senior star Cam Buffington has combined for more than 1,400 yards of rushing and receiving and says as the top-ranked team, the Wolves know they have a target on their back.
I'm getting used to it. I'm just trying to help my teammates get through it, help them stay calm and through the process. It's something to look forward to too. Everyone doesn't have really this experience of having this target on their backs. You kind of have to be appreciative of it and just have fun with it.
Also in 8-player tonight, second-ranked Cam Anita is at home against Southeast Warren. Number 3 Remsen St. Mary's plays host to Harris Lake Park. Number 8 Central City's at home against Lansing Key. Key High coach Chad Winters says getting to the playoffs is still an accomplishment in Iowa's largest class of teams.
You look at some of the records of some of the other classes and some of the first-round matchups, and there's a lot of teams that are 2-6, 3-5, 4-4 that are playing, and you look at 8-man, and you don't have that. You need to win. You need to win 5 games to give yourself an opportunity to get in the playoffs, and sometimes that's not enough.
Class A tonight, it's top-rated Woodbury Central hosting North Union. Number 2 St. Ansgar is at home against Sibley Cheatham, while third-ranked Madrid hosts IKM Manning. In the 1A playoffs, 4th-ranked MFL Marmac is at home against Hudson. The Bulldogs won the title in a loaded District 3. Coach Dan Anderson says Hudson is a tough first-round draw.
They're 5-3, and there's only 2 teams in the state of Iowa that are 4 seeds that have a winning record, and of course we got one of them. So, that's all right though. Some people I've heard some friends, people say, "Geez, you just keep on stuck with tough teams, and state must not like you guys or something." But you know what? That's all right because keep throwing them at us. It's only making us tough. It's only making us tougher. As long as we win them, we want tough competition, and, why stop now?
1A top-ranked Grundy Center is at home against Cascade, while second-ranked Underwood plays host to East Sac County. 2A, Cherokee looks for an upset in Harlan against number 6 Carroll Kemper. Kyle Jorgensen has a preview.
This is the first time the Braves have made the playoffs since the 2015 season. Head coach Tony Gunner of the Cherokee Braves.
You know, we had a great practice today. What I'm looking for going into a playoff game, and, you know, we're as ready as we're ever going to be.
Ryan Steinkamp of Kemper Catholic talks about the mindset of the Knights throughout the season.
We had a tough non-district schedule, but I think it really helped challenge, prepare us for it. And then, you know, we kind of kept taking after that. We just really focused on, you know, the basics of football, blocking, tackling, hustle, heart, that type of stuff.
The Braves finished 5-3 overall on the season and 4th in their district, and the Knights finished 1st in their district. I'm Kyle Jorgensen reporting for the Radio Iowa Scouting Report.
2A top-ranked Van Meter is at home against Albia, while second-ranked Central Lion George Little Rock hosts Okoboji. This season, Bex is recognizing student-athletes that are not just a star in athletics, but a player that shows heart in school, at work, through the community, and in the ag industry. Violet Bodie of Algona Garrigan High School has been raised on a vegetable farm and has enjoyed helping out at the farmer's market.
And we used to do vegetable boxes that we would deliver around town, and I've kind of just grown up helping with that, and it's been part of my life, and I've seen how that goes. And I really like it. I like working in the garden and on the farm and selling the vegetables, forming relationships with customers. It's really fun.
As a four-sport athlete, Lily Randall of Tri-County needs to manage her time between school and sports.
Usually we have school and then the sport that's in season, and then if another sport is coming up, it's usually later at night, so there's a lot of late nights involved with that.
Jackson Lindgren of Kingsley Pearson has grown up on a farm and taken on an expanded role.
I do a lot during calving season, like checking cows during night and stuff like that. During harvest, I usually run grain cart and things like that. And well, now it's harvest and I'm spraying, but I do a lot of different things. I basically know how to run the majority of the machines around the farm, so I can do quite a bit.
Wyatt Rosenmeyer of Algona Garrigan enjoys working with the cattle herd and the commitment that comes with it.
That's got to become a priority. As soon as you take that over and you need to do that before you can do anything else. So if you want to go mess off for the day, you better make sure that you have time to do chores. It's pretty much a commitment.
Next, Players with Heart. We'll wrap up Week 9 after this on the Scouting Report.
Hello, this is Lex Swivel, a registered nurse at Hancock County Memorial Hospital. The average wait for an emergency treatment nationwide is about 2 hours. When you come to Hancock County Memorial Hospital's emergency room, you can expect to be evaluated within 15 minutes of your arrival. When you have an emergency, Hancock County Memorial's ER is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, ready to provide you with the quality and efficient care you need. Your health, our care, a lasting partnership. Hancock County Health System.
The Scouting Report from Radio Iowa Sports.
It's the final night of the regular season in the largest three classes as the race for the playoffs comes to an end. An automatic playoff bid is at stake in Class 3A District 2 as 8th-ranked Webster City hosts Humboldt. Quinn Douglas has a preview.
The Lynx are coming off of a 47-0 shutout against Algona, where Webster City coach Bob Howard says the weather was perfect for his team's style of football.
And we got ahead quick, so I think that definitely affected things.
Howard says the strength of this Humboldt team is in its skill position players.
You know, they're very successful in all the other sports as well, and it's for a reason. They've got a lot of athletes and a lot of numbers, and they're well coached.
Humboldt is coming off of their own marquee win last Friday night with a 34-0 shutout of previously undefeated Clear Lake, a performance that Coach Derek Ellman called gritty.
You know, I think early on our kids showed a lot of grit. We were able to get a couple of first downs in our first drive, and then had a punt deep, and we knew it was going to be a field position game all night with just the way the weather was.
Humboldt started the year 2-2, but the gelling of a young offensive line and the return of running back Lance Kuhn has brought success in district play.
Our offensive line, as they started to kind of understand the positions and understand what varsity football is like and start to gel a little bit, that's right when we got Lance back. When we first came back, he goes over 100 yards, and he's just done an excellent job since. And just shows the kind of impact player Lance is.
Reporting for the Radio Iowa Scouting Report, this is Quinn Douglas.
Also in Class 3A tonight, it's top-ranked Creston visiting Perry. Number 2 Solon is at home against South Tama, while 3rd-ranked Mount Vernon visits Keokuk. After being knocked out of the top spot in 4A last week, 6th-ranked Adel ADM closes the regular season at home against number 5 North Polk. Dre Trotolitzi reports.
After suffering the first district loss against the Indianola Indians, the Tigers find themselves at an important point in their high school football season. This defeat for reevaluation of their approach. And head coach Randy Schrader's words.
Well, what we really pressed this week with our coaches especially is we need to fix our issues before we move on.
The Tigers recognize the need to depart from their usual philosophy of quickly moving on from previous games. Coach Schrader notes,
I think that's been a problem. We talked about flushing. Previous week's game, you got 24 hours and we've got to move on.
This approach was not just a step towards improvement, but a necessity to ensure they remain in the playoff race. The urgency of addressing these errors stems from their upcoming matchup against North Polk. The Tigers are fully aware that this week's rivals will be looking for weak points to exploit.
North Polk's going to try to exploit the same thing that Nolan did.
Their focus is no longer just on moving forward, but on perfecting their execution, aligning their assignments, and eliminating errors before they grow. In conclusion, the Tigers' response to their first district loss is marked by a shift in philosophy. Their dedication to correcting errors and perfecting their execution represents a commitment to continuous improvement, ensuring they remain competitive and focus on their playoff hope. And there is your high school scouting report on the North Polk Comets taking on the ADM Tigers. In Adel, Ray Tortolizzi, Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
Also in 4A, top-ranked Western Dubuque visits Mason City. It's number 2 Cedar Rapids Xavier at Burlington. Third-ranked Lewis Central is at home against Dallas Center Grimes. And in Class 5A tonight, there's one rated matchup to close the regular season. It finds 5th-ranked Bettendorf at home against number 10 Iowa City High. Top-ranked Southeast Polk hosts Des Moines Lincoln. It's number 2 Dowling Catholic at home against Sioux City North, while 3rd-ranked Pleasant Valley visits Linn-Mar. That's all for the scouting report. For Radio Iowa Sports,
All right, it's now time for West Hancock football on KHAM B103 and streaming live at KLW.com. Now let's head to your pregame and live play-by-play for the voices of West Hancock football, Kevin Wilson and Jay Hiscox.
Well, thank you, Mel, and good evening, everyone, and welcome to West Hancock football. It's postseason football, as a matter of fact, and the Miller & Sons pregame show. We are here at Bob Sanger Field tonight as the Eagles host the Gehlen Catholic Jays in first-round Class A playoff action. I am Kevin Wilson, alongside the Professor Jay Hiscox. Jay, a warm night for football.
It really warmed up today and got some warm weather for the first round of the playoff game. We got somebody doing a flyover right now, a little pre-game ceremony there on the field, Bob Sanger Field. We'll try to catch that on the camera if you want to. But yeah, it should be a really good matchup. Two historically good programs. We've had a couple epic battles with them, including in the state championship game, and then our last matchup with them, there was about 1,000 yards of total offense. And everybody that was at that game remembers that game. Trevor Boma and Zach and Chris Slugger just put on a show here at Bob Sanger Field. So we'll see what kind of fireworks we have tonight.
All right, that they did put on a show, and hopefully we'll have some fireworks here tonight. This will be the Eagles and the Jays' 6th meeting. As Jay said, the Jays hold a 3-2 advantage. Of course, that longtime Eagles fan will remember that very first meeting way back in 1996. That was a state title game, and the Eagles come away with a victory there off the foot of Ben Bergman. And Gehlen scored a pair of victories in the 2010 season before splitting a pair of contests in 2011. The Jays got the regular season matchup, but the Eagles prevailed in that instant classic that we just talked about with Trevor Boma and the Slugger brothers. That was a quarterfinal game. Eagles went on to play in the state championship and runners up to Lisbon that year, 14-12 in the championship game. So we're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll talk a little bit more about the current edition of the Jays. You're listening to West Hancock football on the Eagle Sports Network. Uh-oh.
KLW.
Mel, we dropped.
Yes, sir.
We dropped again.
Is going in and out.
It dropped again?
Yeah.
So if you want to rehook us
Okay.
up. And then just do one commercial and we'll come back.
Okay, I shut it off. Okay, here, let me transfer you over.
All right, thank you.
Class A. Coach, what are your thoughts? Yeah, I think you got...
Okay, do I got you guys over here?
Yep.
Okay.
Around their first birthday. If your child is looking for a dental home, we would be honored and excited to be that dental office for your family. Garner Dental Group, we provide everything your smile needs to shine. Please reach out to us today by visiting GarnerDental.com.
Give your home a new look from Instep Flooring of Kanawha. They sell and install top brands of carpet, ceramic, hardwood, laminate, and luxury vinyl materials for your home or business. Support local and visit Instep Flooring today in Kanawha or call 641-762-3688.
All right, welcome back here to Sanger Field. And having intermittent technical difficulties, I'll just put that out there now in case that happens again, because
hopefully the phone holds out on us, but the phone just keeps disconnecting for us for some reason. Probably because there's too many people here, Kevin.
And that could be.
Big
You just
crowd.
never know. So, anyway, Jay, why don't you get us up to speed on the Jays, Jay?
Sounds good. The Jays are making their 17th postseason appearance. They were 1A state champs in 1995 before finishing runners-up to the Eagles in 1996. They are 22-16 all-time in the postseason. They come into the game with a 4-4 record and a third-place finish in District 1 behind Akron Westfield and MMCRU. The Jays are a run-first team, keeping the ball on the ground. 86% of the time, that rushing attack falls in the legs of quarterback Cole McCarty and junior running back Cale Pearson. McCarty has 815 yards on 122 attempts with 8 touchdowns, and Pearson has 1,061 yards on 199 carries and 9 touchdowns. His 199 carries leads Class A this season. McCarty at the quarterback position is 23 of 52 passing for 290 yards to go with 3 touchdowns versus 5 interceptions. Those passes are generally intended for senior Chance Carlson, who has reined in 10 of them for 143 yards and a couple scores. Senior Willen Harpenow has been a one-man wrecking crew on defense. He has 48 tackles, 5 sacks, and 9 tackles for loss. As a team, the Eagles are giving up just under 250 yards. The Jays, are giving up just under 250 yards and allowing 19.75 points per game. That is your breakdown of the Eagles, and Kevin will break down West Hancock before we go to our next break. Before we talk about the current Eagles, let's talk about a little tradition. The Eagles are making their 34th postseason appearance. They have been in the Final Four 15 times, winning 4 championships, and have been runners-up 5 times. The current edition hopes to add to that list, starting with a victory tonight. West Hancock outgains their opponents by almost 200 yards a game and has recorded 9 special teams/defensive touchdowns, and they have a turnover ratio of plus 18. Coming into the season, we thought we might see the Eagles go to the air a little bit more than usual, but we haven't seen that, and it hasn't been the case. When they do, Mitchell Smith has been efficient, completing 62 of 32 balls for 303 yards. But get this, 6 of those 16 completions have gone for touchdowns, and he has yet to throw an interception. The Eagle rushing attack is led by Cale Zool with 630 yards. And 7 of those Eagle running backs, Jackson Peterson, Mitchell Smith, Gustavo Gomez, Brady Bixel, Creighton Kelly, and Keldon Smith all have gone over 100 yards rushing. The team has 41 rushing touchdowns this season, 14 of them by Cale Zool. Defensively, David Smith stands out with 7 sacks, 4th best in Class A, 15 tackles for loss, and 3 fumble recoveries. Kellen Smith is 2nd in Class A with 5 interceptions and 166 interception return yards. The team is giving up just 160 yards per game to its opponents. Keys tonight, Kevin, both teams really want to run the ball. Both are 85+% rush attempts offense-wise, and it's going to be, again, who can control the line of scrimmage, and for West Hancock, take away that run, make McCarty and company put the ball in the air, something they don't want to do, and likewise for the Jays against the Eagles when they're on defense. So really, it's a tale as old as time at Bob Sanger Field. You know, control the line of scrimmage, run the football, take care of the football, and that'll lead to a victory.
Thank you, sir. We're going to take a quick break here, or when we come back, we'll have your starting lineups here for Sanger Field. This is West Hancock football on B103.
KIW.
We dropped one once again.
I just figured out what's doing it.
Okay.
So don't worry, we aren't going to do. I won't do that again. So.
Okay. We didn't. We
all
thought
right.
it was the
Here,
phone.
I'll hook you up again.
Okay.
Storby Seed, we're excited to talk about Asgrow DeKalb. Smart corn innovation. Imagine the year 2035.
Okay, you guys there? Are you guys there? Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah, sorry, it was the national anthem, we had our headsets off.
To make your life easier for appliances with the best in innovation.
Okay, you guys there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Britt. Swenson's Hardware in Britt is ready to help you do it best. In-store or online, 24/7 at swensons.doitbest.com. Lawn and garden, tools, automotive, home and hardware, building materials, electrical, plumbing, heating, Valspar Medallion Plus paint, and accessories. Free fast delivery to our store. Swenson's Do It Best Hardware in Britt, serving North Iowa for over 40 years.
Excuse me. All right, welcome back, everyone. Here to the Miller & Sons pregame show. Once again, our pregame show is being brought to you by Miller & Sons Golf Cars in Britt. Miller & Sons is your easy-go headquarters for all things easy-go golf car, utilities, vehicle sales, service, finance, and leasing, as well as providing winterization and storage. They also sell Cushman haulers and Aluma trailers. That's Miller & Sons Golf Cars in Britt. Check out their inventory at millergolfcars.com or give them a call at 641-843-4132. And we are just about ready for kickoff action here. We'll run through the starting lineups. West Hancock has, the Gehlen Jays have won the toss, elected to receive, so West Hancock will kick off from the north side of the field. That'd be on the left side for you, those of you watching at home, and the Jays will receive from the south side. So we'll go through the Jays' offensive lineup to start the game. Starting at center is number 64, Dane Lehman. He's a sophomore, 6 foot, 260 pounds. At the guards, it was number 62, Jacob Galvin. He's a sophomore, 6 foot, 250 pounds. The other guard is number 54, William Harpanaugh. He's a senior, 6'1", 215. The tackles are number 50, Gabe Vulchin. He's a senior, 6'3", 205 pounds. And the other tackle, number 60, Nolan Nilles. He's a senior, 6'3", 205 pounds. Tight end is number 5, Dylan Pecos. He's a junior, 6'2", 200. And wide receiver positions, they run with 3 of them. Number 21, Chance Kellen. He's a senior, 6'3", 200 pounds. Number 22, Brant Klein. He's a junior, 5'11", 175. And the final receiver, number 11, Lane Ryder. He's a senior, 5'11", 150 pounds. At the quarterback position, number 10, Cole McCartney. He's a junior, 6'1", 176. And in the backfield, number 33, Cale Pearson. He's a junior, 5'9", 165 pounds. For the Eagles on defense, at one end, we have number 33, Nolan Baskey. In the interior of the defensive line for West Hancock is number 57, David Smith, number 55, Caden Douglas. They're both seniors, all seniors so far. Nolan Vasquez, 6'1", 175. David Smith, 6'1", 230. Caden Douglas, senior, 5'11", 205. And the other end is number 50, Gunnar Faust. He's a junior, 6'5", 195 pounds. In the linebacker core for West Hancock is number 36, Creighton Kelly. He's a junior, 6 foot, 185. And Cale Zewell, the big fullback, also doubling as a linebacker. He's a senior, 5'11", 195. Mitchell Smith, number 15. He's a senior, 6'4", 210. And rounding out the linebacker core, number 26, Brady Bixel, a junior, 5'11", 170. In the defensive backfield for West Hancock is number 43, Kellen Smith, the West Point commit for wrestling. He's a senior, 5'11", 170. Jackson Peterson wears number 1. He's a senior, 5'11", 165. And rounding out the lineup, number 27, Luis Sandoval, a senior, 5'10", 155 pounds. So there is your starting lineups for tonight's action. We're going to take one quick break here before we ready for Bob Sanger field kickoff. This is West Hancock football on B103.
Get the
ride you deserve with the E-Z-GO Elite Lithium Series vehicles, powered by zero-maintenance Samsung SDI lithium batteries, backed by the best battery warranty available. Trust our certified team for all your customization, E-Z-GO parts, and service needs. Miller & Sons E-Z-GO golf carts, half-mile south of Britt on James Avenue.
Baukelman Grain Equipment has been in the grain handling business in Britt for over 55 years. Call Paul at 843-3734 today for more information on grain bins and shivers drying equipment. Baukelman Grain Equipment in Britt, the grain drying specialist.
All right, welcome back here to Sanger Field. And Jay, there's a lot of games going on in Class A tonight. Why don't you take us through the
first round of Class A, and we'll try to keep you updated on scores. Mount Ayr is at ACGC, Tri-Center at Akron Westfield, North Lynn at Lisbon. That's a 4-versus-1 matchup that could be a good one. IKM is at Madrid, Sibley Oshedon is at St. Ansgar, North Butler is at Starmont, Danville at Wapsie Valley, North Union visits Woodbury Central, Maquoketa Valley goes to Columbus in what could be a really good one. The two leading running backs in the state going in that game. Central Decatur is at Earlham, Southwind is at East Buchanan, South Central Calhoun is at Logan Magnolia, Pekin at Linville Sully, Kingsley Pearson at MMCRU, and Lake Mills goes to Nashua Plainfield in a what should be a really good matchup as well. So we'll try to keep those scores coming to you throughout the night. It's always fun to try to keep up with the state and see who's winning, and it's win or go home time, Kevin.
Yes, it is. My favorite time of year. David Smith is set to kick off here at Sanger Field. Deep is a Ryder and Pearson. This one's going to bounce up out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. So the Jays will start with good field position here in a rare miscue by West Hancock, kicking the ball out of bounds.
And one thing, Kevin, you know, we watched some film of Gehlen Catholic this week, and they want to run the ball, you know, like we talked about, 86% of the time they've ran the ball on offense, but they do line up primarily out of a shotgun formation, run a little bit of read option. A lot of times they'll have two receivers set one way and one to the other way. So mostly running out of a spread set with the quarterback McCarty and Pearson being the primary ball carriers. And McCarty does have really, really good breakaway speed. We saw that on film.
Yes, we did.
When he gets out in the open field, he can be dangerous.
So 2-by-2 for the Jays as McCarty's in the shotgun formation, flanked to his left by Pearson. Here's the snap. Give us to Pearson. He runs straight ahead, and he's going to be bet by Bixel and company after a gain of about 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down 7.
And for those watching on the video stream, you can really see, I mean, yeah, they got a shotgun formation, but they really, really spread the field. Those receivers are lined out way out towards the sidelines, really trying to stretch out that Eagle defense horizontally, and it'll be really important for the defensive line and then those 3 linebackers that stay in the box to be able to make open field tackles.
All right, 2-by-2. We're going to say that a lot tonight for the Jays as they come out now in a pistol formation. And McCarty is going to keep it and fire it out there. And he's complete to Ryder, I believe.
Yeah, just a gain of 2, though. Good job by Jackson Peterson.
Ball snuck out there at the end.
Yep. JP, Jackson Peterson, able to fight off of a block and then make one of those open field tackles in space like we talked about.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 3 with just 11 minutes to go here. We're just underway here at Sanger Field. We'll see what the Jays do as they come out of the huddle. And they are huddling way deep. They're 15 yards off the line of scrimmage with their huddle. 2-by-2 once again. Pistol formation, Pearson and McCarty. McCarty on the option, fires it out here, and incomplete. Intended out here for number 5, that's Pacus.
They've already put the ball in the air more than we thought they would in this game, but that looked like it was more of a read pass option, Kevin, where the quarterback was reading what the defense was going. He wanted to look to give it to his running back. That time he pulled it, looked for his receiver, and he was open. Just an inaccurate pass. Eagles force a punt on their first defensive possession. Kellen Smith and Mitchell Smith will line up deep.
Back shoulder throw was a little too much back shoulder for McCarty on that one. And set to kick off, or excuse me, to punt here, Landon Ryder. And Ryder, a little bit of a soccer-style, rugby-style kick. And it's going to drop and take a West Hancock bounce back to the 26-yard line, where it'll be down, and the Eagles will start 1st and 10. Kellen Smith had notions of fielding that one, but let it go wisely.
Yeah, and it was, Ryder kind of gave the look that he might be running it, and it was almost like one of those options where he had the green light if he felt like he could pick it up, and he saw some Eagles running at him and elected to put his foot on the ball, and Eagles will take over at the 26-yard line.
So the Eagles will break the huddle. Wing to the right with Jackson Peterson. Mitchell Smith will go under center. Smith and Zool in the backfield. They'll give it to Zool off the left side, and he churns his way up to about the 30-yard line. Gain of 4 on first down. And important in a game like this where both teams want to run the ball, stay ahead of the chains. Nice gain on first down for Zool.
Yeah, and a pretty good hit there by the Jays on Zool, but they came in high, and I'll tell you, as this game rolls in, you do not want to come in high on Cale Zool to try to take him down, because he's going to punish you if you keep doing that throughout the game.
Same formation for West Hancock. Mitchell gives it off to Kellen Smith. Kellen looking for the corner. He's got some room to run. Chased down by Ryder. Ryder's going to bring him down, but not before he gets first down territory up to the 39-yard line.
And that was a good job by Kellen to realize there's really no cutback lane there, Kevin. He just used his speed to get outside and turn the corner and pick up a first down.
So 1st and 10 for West Hancock, 9:51 to go, first period. No score, just underway. West Hancock's first possession. They come out once again, same position formation with Jackson Peterson wing to the right. They're going to give it to Zool straight ahead. He chugs his way forward over the 40 to about the 43-yard line. Another nice gain on first down for Cale Zool. Bring up 2nd down and 6.
Gain of about 4. Taken down by Lehman for the Jays. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
Same position, same formation. Once again, Jackson Peterson wing right, and it's Zool. Zool spins out of a tackle at the line of scrimmage. He's going to be about a yard short of first down yardage up at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and if I'm the defensive staff for the Jays right now, I like their pursuit to the football, but I do not like where they're hitting Zool. They're hitting him above the waist, and Zool's taking him for a ride. So one of those things where you want to lower your target a little bit, try to wrap your arms around those thighs of the Eagle fullback.
Same formation once again. This time it's going to be Zool off the left side. He's got first down yardage, and he's chugging his way to the Jays' 40-yard line into Gehlen territory at the 8:54 to play. West Hancock moving right down the field.
Caden Douglas providing the large hole there for Cale Zool. Gave a little bit of a stutter step right when he took the handoff, and Douglas able to make a hole for that Eagle fullback. Another first down, West Hancock.
And once again, same formation. Wing to the right, Jackson Peterson. This time it's going to be Kellen Smith. Kellen goes inside, and he's going to have a gain of about 2. And then bring up 2nd and 8. And in on the tackle there is William Harpernaugh. We talked about him before the game, Jay, that he was the one-man wrecking crew on the defensive line for the Jays. Now it's winged to the right again, Jackson Peterson. Same formation the whole drive so far for him, and it's going to be Jackson on a counter. He's got room to run, and he has one man to beat. It could be 5. Touchdown, Jackson Peterson. With 8:04 to play, strikes from 38 yards out to put West Hancock on the board.
Jackson puts on the afterburners. Eagles kind of lull him into that play, fullback, and the outside trap with Kellen Smith a couple times on that series. The Jays forget about number 1, Jackson Peterson, and that's what makes this team so dangerous, Kevin, is all the weapons that they have that can take it to the house from anywhere on the field. We talked about that in the pregame, all the running backs with over 100 yards. That time Jackson Peterson puts the Eagles on the board from 38 yards out.
West Hancock will come out and go for 2 here with 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right, and it'll be Mitchell Smith behind a big push. And we'll see the referees are running in.
They're going to say he's short.
And the 2-point conversion is no good. So with 8:04 to play in the first quarter, West Hancock leads 6-0 over the Jays of Gehlen Catholic. This is West Hancock football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The most insane Halloween costume party, Saturday, October 28th at the Main Avenue Event Center. Fun starts at 8 p.m. Cash prizes, drink specials, and DJ service provided by B&B Sound and Light. See our Brit Barn Grill Facebook page for other upcoming events. Don't miss the fun at the Brit Barn Grill and Main Avenue Event Center, downtown Britt. Go Eagles.
Count on First State Bank of Britt and Woden to put your community first. We partner with your clubs. We cheer with you at the game. We make decisions right at home to help keep you financially strong. And with advanced online and mobile options, banking has never been easier. Good luck, Eagles, from First State Bank of Britt and Woden, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Mike Ewing. For more than 40 years, my family and our staff at Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company have been caring for your families with personalized services as unique as the lives each of us live. Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving Britt, Kanawha, Clarion, Belmont, Dallas, and all the surrounding communities for generations and generations to come.
All right, welcome back, everyone. And here's David Smith's kickoff, and this one's going to be bounced down at about the 18, 19-yard line, picked up by Pearson. He's going to go forward for a short gain up to about the 23, 24-yard line, so they'll start 1st and 10.
Gustavo
8:02.
Gustavo Gomez in on the special teams staff. We got our first score update. Class A first-round playoffs tonight. Columbus leads Maquoketa Valley. We talked about that being the battle of the two leading running backs in the state. Caden Amigon scores for Columbus from 56 yards out to open the scoring in that one. We'll see what Lance McShane and company can do.
So once again, 2-by-2 are the Jays. Pearson flanked to the left this time, and he hands it off, or excuse me, McCarty hands it off to Pearson. He takes it up over the 31. A nice gain on 1st down.
Pearson is the ball carrier for the Jays.
Then he moved to his left, handed off to Pearson, and Pearson went back to the right and then cut it upfield for about an 7-yard gain on 1st down.
It's kind of a counter look, but out of the shotgun, running one way and hand it off the other way there. We have not seen McCarty keep it yet from the quarterback position. We've seen him attempt 2 passes on that first possession. The first one was complete for about 2-3 yards, and then an incomplete pass on a run pass option on their first possession of the game.
2-by-2, pistol formation. Bobbled the snap, did McCarty, and now as Jay right on cue, he carries it, and he carries it for a 1st down to the 36-yard line. So the Jays get their first down of the night with 7:19 to go in the first quarter. And they trail West Hancock 6-0.
Gain of 5 from the quarterback McCarty there. Mitch kind of overran his pursuit there on the quarterback.
So we got trips to the near side, single receiver to the far, pistol formation. It's a pitch back to Pearson, and Pearson's going to get driven backwards. 8 up by West Hancock at the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to be dropped, and they're going to give him about a yard loss.
I tell you what, that was a great job by Brady Bixel. It looked like he initially was kind of getting held on the play. It was questionable, and he was able to fight through that block and get to the running back right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on 1st down for the Jays. Going to be a 2nd and long here. 6.5 minutes to go. Eagles lead 6-0 in the first quarter.
And once again, we're going to see that 2-by-2 pistol formation this time. McCarty standing just a couple steps ahead of Pearson in the backfield. He'll turn, hand it to Pearson. Pearson's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and go nowhere. Eagles wrapped him up. David Smith in there first. And then Caden Douglas and Cale Zuo come in to help finish him off.
Yeah, really was a good job by basically left side and then Douglas of that defensive line to shut that down. And that's what it takes, Kevin, on that read option stuff is you're not play side, but your backside defensive lineman crashing down and staying involved in the plays.
So 3rd and 10 with 5:45 to go in the first quarter. The Jays come out once again, 2-by-2 pistol formation. McCarty and Pearson in the backfield. McCarty takes the snap and pulls it out and tries to run it himself, and he's going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage. There's a little read option.
Yeah, it looked like he had a couple of receivers, 22 running, but Eagles did a good job of covering up those receivers, and they went 2 safeties deep there on 3rd and long. McCarty didn't really look downfield for long before he tucked it and ran and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
So they'll punt once again, that being the Jays, with 5 minutes to go here in first quarter. Good snap. And this time it is a fake.
Hold.
And Ryder is going to go out of bounds.
Well, Ryder got a good block. It looked like a hold there out on the edge on Creighton Kelly. He could not get off that block, and Ryder did the same thing he did the last time he punted. He kind of ran upfield a little bit, and once he saw that he felt like he could pick it up, he picks it up and gains 14 on 4th down, and the Jays keep the drive alive.
So 1st and 10 for the Jays right at the midfield stripe. And the officials are going to talk it over here. Got something going on. The official on the near sidelines going over to talk to the head referee. And looks like maybe there was a question.
That's one thing that West Hancock will have to adjust to and not be so quick to rush up the middle. They're going to have somebody to contain and watch for Ryder.
Now shotgun formation, and they'll give it to Pearson. Pearson's got some room to run as he finds a seam in the middle of the offensive line and takes it forward for about an 8-yard gain, 9-yard gain.
Yeah, you can see that on film when we were watching between Pearson and the quarterback McCarty. They got some juice when they get out in the open field. That time you seen Pearson see a little seam there, like you said, Kevin, and he put a foot in the ground and he got up the field rather quickly.
So 2nd down and 1, 4.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. 2-by-2, shotgun formation. Pearson flanked to the right, and McCarty under some pressure throws it away just as he's getting hit by Nolan Vasky, and that'll be incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 1. A big 3rd down play here, probably given the fact that they went for it on a fake punt. This is probably 4-down territory for the Jays.
Yeah, I would say so too. You're a heavy underdog coming into the game. They've shown that they're not afraid to put the ball in the air, either 3rd and short. A lot of times these 3rd and shorts, if you're going to go for it on 4th, it's a good opportunity to take a chance.
And they give it to Pearson, and they won't need to worry about the 4th down because he's got the 1st down at the 39-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Jays, 4:11 to go. And the Jays putting together a nice drive here.
Yeah, Pearson knew what he needed there, ran hard, and got just enough forward progress to move the chains. Also, the Jays doing a good job since they're only 1 score down right now. They are eating up some clock right now, Kevin, keeping the ball away from that Eagle offense.
So once again, 2-by-2, pistol formation. Snap McCarty, and he rolls out, has a man, it's complete to number 21. He puts his head down and tries to run through 2 defenders. He's going to take it to the 31-yard line, and that is complete to Kelson.
Kelson, the leading receiver, coming into the game. 2nd completion for McCarty, 4th pass attempt in the game. This is a team that we talked about in the pregame. They want to keep the ball on the ground 86% of the time throughout the season. They're doing a good job of mixing it up here early in this one.
2-by-2 once again for the Jays. 5 seconds on the play clock. Here's the snap to McCarty, and McCarty's going to keep it, and he's got a big seam. He could go to the house. He does. It's Cole McCarty in for the touchdown from 31 yards out.
And that read option kind of gave the Eagles fits, and McCarty showed that speed that we spoke about in the pregame. He found a seam, able to get right up the hash, 31 yards, and the Jays tie it up 6-6, just under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Pending the extra point, looks like they are going to kick it. Kevin?
It looked like a little bit of a broken play there because it looked like he wanted to hand it off. And
it's read option all the way. He's reading that end and that tackle.
And it's a bad snap, picked up by Ryder, and he will get crushed by Creighton Kelly, And the extra point is no good. So we're all knotted up at 6 with 2:56 to go in the first quarter. This is West Hancock football on B103.
McNeese Tire and Automotive has been serving your ag and vehicle needs for over 25 years with everything from tires to complete engine repair and all the parts you need to keep you rolling. Whether you drive an automobile, semi, or farm equipment, big or small, we do it all with 24-hour on-the-farm and roadside service calls. McNeese Tire, a mile and a half west of Britt on Highway 18. Call 843-3536 or visit us on Facebook.
Sense Seed and Services in Britt, your local Pioneer team. Pioneer brand soybean varieties are raising the bar on yields and pushing those yields even higher with local knowledge, services, and support. So make the most of every acre with Pioneer brand soybeans and premium seed treatments like Ilevo. Sense Seed and Services in Britt and Pioneer, with you from the word go.
Score big with fast fiber from COM1. Get up to 1 gig plus local support 24/7 so you can keep streaming your Eagles. COM1, the local one serving Hancock, Wright, and Humboldt County neighborhoods with the most reliable internet, telephone, and digital HD TV. Click com1net.net today.
All right, welcome back. Deep for West Hancock, Kellen Smith and Jackson Peterson, and set to kick off for the Jays is number 5, That is Dylan Pecos.
Good job on the pronunciation there, Kevin.
Thank you. Here's the run up and the kick. It's high, end over end. Going to be taken. It's going to actually bounce and go. Taken by Gehlen at about the 3. He's got some room to run. He reverses field, cuts up the middle of the field and now he's trying to get to the far sideline, and he's going to meet resistance at about the 22-yard line and go down there. So West Hancock will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, really a miscommunication there. An error on the return team as Gehlen and Jackson Peterson, they were kind of looking at each other who was going to grab that. Both thought the other guy was going to get it, and the ball hits the ground. And really it was a nice kick that usually we're dangerous if we can catch it on the fly and hit that wedge and get upfield.
So the Eagles will come out with Jackson Peterson wing to the right. Mitchell looks things over and goes under center. And he's going to give it to Gehlen. Once again, Gehlen off the right side. He's up over the 31. He'll be about a yard short of a first down. So it'll be 2nd down and 1 with 2.5 minutes to go. But here in the first quarter, all knotted up at 6. West Hancock and Gehlen Catholic. Jackson Peterson wing to the right, Mitchell under center. Mitchell hands it off to Zool. Zool almost slips in the backfield and then gets the first down yardage and goes up to about the 34-yard line. 35-yard line. Near officials on the 35 are going to back him up to the 34. I thought they would. But nevertheless, it'll be a first down with about 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. The Eagles will come out with Kellen Smith, wing to the left. And Mitchell's going to hand it off to JP. Once again, JP, this time they read it well, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage, gain of about a yard. And that play was a touchdown last time the Eagles ran it, but not this time.
And I'm noticing that the Jays got a new defender in there. Well, now he just came off the field, it looks like. But number 77 was in there for a couple plays. He's a freshman, 6'2", 230, good size. Wonder if they're just running him in there to get some more size in the game. They're rotating
he's on
their defensive line.
He's on the end this time now. And the big kid. And back to pass is Mitchell Smith. He's got a man wide open. He fires it out there, and it's complete to Bukema at the J 40-yard line.
And really good job by Mitchell to keep his composure there as he slipped coming out of his break, Kevin. He wanted to hit Kellen Smith deep, but when he slipped, he had to kind of regain his composure, able to find Zach Bukema, and the Eagles pick up a big first down. They are now inside Jay's territory at the 39-yard line. 26-yard gain on the pass from Smith to Zachary Bukema.
And we got Brady Bixel in now in the backfield in place of Mr. Zool, giving him a break, and we're going shotgun with Kellen carrying off the right side, little or no gain. Mitchell hands it off to him from the shotgun formation.
And looking at what they're doing defensively, Kevin, they had that play we just ran out of the gun formation. They had no guy past 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, no deep safety middle. So that tells me one of two things. You're either going to have to throw it over the top and hit a big play in the pass game like we just did, or if you keep running it, you're going to eventually, if you pick up all your guys and they hit it, if defensively if they had a wrong gap, you're going to see a big run play here soon.
2 receivers now left for the Eagles, and Mitchell Smith in the shotgun formation, and he'll just pull it down and run. And speaking of that, Mitchell's on the run. He's down inside the 20 to about the 15, just inside the 15 to the 14 with 34 ticks to go here in the first quarter. West Hancock takes it deep into Jay territory.
Big run there by Mitchell Smith, and we've kind of hinted all year long the Eagles really haven't had to use him, so he doesn't have a lot of miles on him this season. And we kind of talked about as the season progressed and the playoffs came near, not to be surprised if we see more carries for the quarterback.
2 receivers left, a wing to the right, and it's Mitchell once again. And this time, Mitchell takes it off the left side. He's going to be near the sticks once again.
David Smith, you talk about collapsing a defensive line down. He just decleated the defensive end on the right side. David Smith opens a hole for his twin brother, and we roll to the end of the first quarter.
So at the end of 1, it's West Hancock 6, the Gehlen Catholic J 6. This is West Hancock football on B103.
Miller & Sons E-Z-GO Golf Cars in Britt. Get the ride you deserve with the E-Z-GO Elite Lithium Series vehicles, powered by zero-maintenance Samsung SDI lithium batteries, backed by the best battery warranty available. Trust our certified team for all your customization, E-Z-GO parts, and service needs. Miller & Sons E-Z-GO Golf Cars, half-mile south of Britt on James Avenue.
All right, welcome back. Actually, we are not at the end of the first quarter. We have 4 seconds put back on the clock as Mitchell went out of bounds. Everybody thought that was the end, but it was not. So the Eagles will come out. 2 receivers to the near side. Mitchell in the shotgun formation, flanked by Gehlen to his right, and Mitchell will pull it down, and he'll take it just inside the 5. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter with West Hancock and the Gehlen Catholic Jays knotted up at 6 apiece. And I'm going to make sure before I throw it to the break that we're actually going to go to the quarter break. Looks like they're measuring maybe a measurement for a first down. And we'll see what's going on here. And we got a flag on the play. We have a face mask on the Jays, and that'll take the ball down to about half the distance to the goal, to the 2.5-yard line, and that will be the end of the quarter. So when we come back, the Eagles will have first and goal from the 2.5. And this is West Hancock football on B103.
Deere Implement in Kanawha, Buffalo Center, Titonka, and Algona. They carry a large selection of new and pre-owned inventory for your farming operation when it comes to inspecting your John Deere equipment and providing you precision ag support. Casey Nielsen has the total package to get the job done right. Visit CaseyNielsen.com and follow them on YouTube.
It's coming. All right, welcome back, everyone. We started the second quarter. West Hancock will have first and goal from the 2.5-yard line to start the quarter. And they've got one score update here. I see Mr. Vance is writing down scores for us. St. Ansgar leads 3-0 over Sibley Ocheden, and Wapsie Valley 13-0 over
ACGC
Tampa.
7-6 over Mount Ayr. Madrid 14-0 over IKM Manning. Columbus still 7-0 over Maquoketa Valley.
We'll try to keep those score updates coming in for you as the night goes on.
We begin the second quarter.
It's again, beautiful night for football, playoff football. I commented to the professor before the game that it's rare that we have this much warmth on a first-round playoff game. But beautiful, beautiful night for football here at Bob Sanger Field as the Eagles come out now. First and goal from just inside the 2.5-yard line. They'll come out wing to the right. Mitchell Smith will go under center. He'll give it to Zool off the left side. Zool is in for the touchdown from 2 yards out with 11:57 to go in the second period. Cale Zool puts the Eagles back on the board. No go for 2 on the 2-point conversion here. As Nolan Vasky runs the play in. And we'll see a full house backfield for West Hancock. Mitchell goes under center, looks things over, turns, hands it off, and nope, fakes to Zool and tries to go himself to the left side, and he's stopped short. And the extra point, 2-point conversion will be no good. So with 11:57 to go, West Hancock leads 12-6 over the Gehlen Catholic Jays. This is West Hancock football on the Eagles Sports Network.
All of us at Gift So Sweet Print Shop in Britt want to congratulate the West Hancock Eagles on a sweet season and wish you good luck in the playoffs. We are proud to be from a great community with such great team spirit. From all of us at Gift So Sweet Print Shop in Britt, go Big Red!
Hancock County Health System physical therapy programs are here for you. For high school athletes to retirees, HCHS will guide you in minimizing your pain and maximizing your mobility. Hancock County Health System, your health, our care, a lasting partnership.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
All right, welcome back. As the Eagles score, and David Smith will.
Handing out money there, Dad?
Yes, sir, I am. David Smith will kick it off here, high end over end, and taken at the 21-yard line by Pearson. He's got some room to run over on the far sideline, and he goes out of bounds about the 35.
Pearson and McCarty, they've been the show for the Jays so far in this game. Two explosive players. McCarty, the quarterback, 6'1", 176, just a junior, and Cale Pearson, just a junior, 5'9", 165, both with really good speed. And then, of course, the big play on the last scoring drive for the Jays came by Lane Ryder, a senior, on the fake punt to keep the drive alive. It was 4th and 10. He pulled the ball down and kind of surveyed the situation and then fired his gun and took it upfield.
2x2, and the 2x2 is about as far wide as you can get on the field as McCarty takes it and fires it out here, and that one's incomplete. David Smith under some McCarty under some big pressure by David Smith and Creighton Kelly over here. The pass was incomplete, intended for Ryder, and that one bounced before it got to him.
Yeah, not the greatest of passes by quarterback McCarty. If you're going to make that pass, you want to get it out there quickly with some zip on the ball to give your receiver a chance to beat that guy one-on-one in the open field.
I'm gonna take one for him and say that, if David Smith's chasing you, you're not gonna throw a good pass.
Yeah.
So once again, 2x2, McCarty hands it off to Pearson this time. Pearson straight ahead, a big run. They're gonna mark him down at the 44-yard line. He'll be a yard short, and it'll be 3rd and 1. So quick hitter up the middle, and he hits Pearson, hitting the hole quick.
Yeah, hitting the hole really quick, not hesitating and getting upfield for a nice gain. You wondered, when we don't have the luxury of watching the replay on the huddle technology, but I wonder if the Eagle defensive line is kind of over-penetrating a little bit.
And they'll just keep it on the quarterback keeper. McCarty goes straight ahead. I believe he'll have the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 with 11:17 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, smart play call there by the Jay coaching staff. Kind of catch the Eagles sleeping and got the defense kind of, I wouldn't say on their heels, but, usually a really confident group, and right now a team's doing something to them that they haven't seen this year. We haven't seen a true read option look with a quarterback that can truly read the defensive line, and he's causing some confusion for this Eagle defense.
And it'll be Pearson once again, straight ahead to about the 49, a gain of about 4 on first down. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6, 10:53 to play.
Picks up about 3 yards, a little bit over 3, taken down by Ray Grelick for the Eagles.
Jay's trying to match the Eagle touchdown here and knock this thing back up or even take the lead as they trail 12-6.
The other thing the Jays are doing is they are mixing in the pass just enough to keep that defense having to respect that pass game, because you thought maybe West Hancock would be able to come up and just load up on the run. Not able to do that tonight.
And again, it's Pearson and straight ahead, and he is cut down hard. Hit hard from behind. He'll have the first down yardage, his gain of about 11. But boy, did he pay the price for it.
And for those out there watching, that was a read option again. That time he gave. You could see him, they kind of hold the mesh point a little bit longer as the quarterback McCarty is reading the defensive lineman there, whether to give or not. When it's one of those quick hitters, you can tell he's giving it to him and getting rid of it really quickly. But when you have that long mesh point between the quarterback and the running back, that's where you're seeing that read option.
So it'll be Pearson once again, and he just tries to get behind that big offensive line, bulldoze his way down to about, let's see where they mark it here.
Gain about 4 yards. They'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
So he takes it down to about the 38-yard line.
And the other thing that the Jays are doing a good job of, Kevin, and we talk about it all the time, especially these last 2 drives, their scoring drive and now this drive, staying ahead of the chains. Gaining 4 or 5 on first down, getting to second and manageable, where you've got the whole playbook wide open, not getting behind the chains. Eagles need to do something defensively to get a play in the backfield.
And McCarty is going to pass it out to Ryder. Ryder dies for
incomplete, I believe. Ball came out.
Oh, did it come out?
Oh, they are going to say.
It was
so he dropped it on the sideline. So gain of.
It's going to be a 3rd down and about 2.
Gain of 3-4 on second down on the run pass option there out to Ryder.
So officials are going to discuss something here again.
So the Jays, 3rd down and 2. Ball sits.
Sixth pass attempt for.
They're going to make a clock adjustment at 9:07, but they're not going to let the clock get adjusted before they run the play. So we don't know what we're going to do about that, but it'll be Pearson off the left side. He's going to be stopped abruptly, and it'll bring out 4th down.
That time it was David Smith who's signaling to the defensive coaching staff there. Smith.
He lost a yard, taken down by Smith, David Smith, and Bixo. It'll be 4th down, about 3.
Yeah, I heard a drop. I don't know why I did that.
Okay.
It'll be McCarty. And this one's picked off by Mitchell Smith. Mitchell could take this one all the way. We got a flag down in the backfield. And Mitchell will take it in, but we'll have to see what the flag. Well, Mitchell's going to be taken out at the 2-yard line.
A flag after the long interception return by Mitchell Smith, who took it back to the the J 1-yard line. We'll see what the flag is. The flag is laying precariously at the Eagle 27-yard line. Well, I think it was on the return. The flag came out late, Kevin.
Yes, it did.
I think it may have been a block in the back on the return. We will see what the call is. That was 4th and 3, 4th and 4. It's going to be an illegal chop block against the Eagles, but it's on the return, still West Hancock ball. Mitchell Smith comes up with the 23rd turnover caused of the year. His second interception, he intercepted one in week 1, Kevin, that he took back for a pick 6. That time Mitchell able to pluck that ball out of the air, and the Eagles take over after that 4th down attempt. Really just kind of acts as like a pooch punt for the Jays there. It was 4th and 3. They throw an interception, and luckily for them, the long return by Smith is wiped out.
And the Eagles would have had 1st and goal on the 2, but now they will have 1st and 10 back on their own 14-yard line with 8:20 to go before the halftime break. So West Hancock looking to drive down the field, kill the clock, go into halftime, and score just before they do so. So we'll see if they can do that here. Once again, 8:20 to play before the halftime break. Eagles will break the huddle, winged to the right. And it'll be another penalty as West Hancock will have a false start here.
Give you some score updates here, Kevin. Our fellow district mate, North Union, they are traveling to Woodbury Central tonight. They're putting up a good fight. They trail by just a score. 14-7 Woodbury Central leads in that one. MMCRU all over Kingsley Pearson 21-zip. Logan Magnolia and South Central Calhoun tied at 6. East Buchanan leads 7-0 over Southwind. Central Decatur 14-0 over Earlham. That's a little bit of a surprise. Madrid all over IKM Manning 21-0, and Mount Air leads ACGC 12-7. That could put a wrench in things if it holds.
Indeed, and this would be Mitchell Smith off the left side out of the shotgun formation. He'll take it back to the 15-yard line, get back the penalty anyway.
Other scores for you. Wapsie Valley leads Danville 19-0. That's about it for what we've got for Class A. And then other area playoff games tonight. Janesville is at Garrigan in 8-player action. Garrigan leads that one 7-zip. Other area game tonight is Clarion Goldfield Dowds. They get the privilege to travel over and play West Lyon.
And West Lyon had a big mix-up with Central Lyon here not long ago. I believe that was a 7-0 game, if I'm not mistaken. As the Eagles come out in a shotgun formation, and they're going to give it to Kellen Smith off the right side, and Kellen's fighting for yardage, but there's not much there. As he takes it up to about the 17, 18-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6 for West Hancock with 7:23 to play before the halftime break. So 3rd down and 7.
Like to see West Hancock go back to that full house backfield, Kevin, or wing tee, but you know that penalty, the initial penalty makes it 1st and 15, kind of puts you behind the chains. That's one thing we talk about year in and year out, game after game, is staying ahead of the chains. And anytime you get a penalty on first down to put you behind the chains, it kind of puts you off schedule.
And now they come out wing to the right, and it's going to be Mitchell Smith back to pass. He's got Bukema in the flat, and Bukema tripped up.
Wow, what a tackle.
Nice job by the Jays staying home on that one. It's Pearson. Goes
that
over.
Was Pearson, and then number 2, Kevin, Jake Bogan or
yep.
Bogan.
Mm-hmm.
Good job of able to fight through a block. That tight end screen was set up beautifully, and they were able to fight through it and pick up a great open field tackle.
4th and 2 for West Hancock. And back to punt is Zach Bukema. 6:24 to play before the halftime break. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and it's blocked. It's blocked, and the Jays will have the ball inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Big turn of events here.
Yeah, I couldn't tell who got that block, Kevin. We'll have to watch the replay, but big play on special teams here in this one, and momentum is on the east side of Bob Sanger Field right now.
So 6:12 to play, and instead of the Eagles scoring and going into the halftime break, the Jays will look to do just that. And 2x2 with the pistol formation. Pearson to the right, and they give it to Pearson, and he goes straight ahead and no gain. Very little gain.
It looked like that might have been, yeah, that was number 2, Jake Bogan.
Oh, it was Jake
snuck
Bogan.
in there. And
it was in Pearson's position, and I didn't even catch that. So good eyesight there, Jay.
I'm going to thank the radio crew down the way, or the live stream crew down the way. I heard them say Jake Bogan, and they know their players better than we do. He was able to sneak in there. He is the 3rd leading rusher on the season for the Jays. He's going to stay in there with quarterback McCarty.
So 2x2 once again. Bogan to the right. It's going to be McCarty keeping it, and McCarty will take it. Is he going to be short? He's going to be just short, down to the 1.
I think they can still pick up a first. Yeah, they can still pick up a first down without scoring. He's going to be just short of the sticks, so they can still pick up a first down. Oh, they are going to say first down, so it's going to be 1st and goal for the Jays with 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Jays threatening to tie the game and possibly take the lead late in this first half after a big blocked punt.
So 2x2. McCarty flanked to the right by Bogan. Fumbles the snap and goes forward, and I don't think he's in. No, they're going to mark him down. Jays want the touchdown, but he's going to be short. They're going to mark him back at the 1-yard line again. So 4:45 and counting, and it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ringnet's in on the tackle for the Eagles. It'll bring up 2nd goal, ball just inside the 1-yard line.
So 2x2 once again. This time McCarty will go under center. And McCarty, and we got a flag. They're going to back up.
They were moving early. You could hear some of the coaching staff up here yelling for some movement, and they came out in a really tight formation there. Actually, the referees are going to want to talk it over here. Yep. It's going to be a procedure penalty. They were lined up really tight, Kevin. You can kind of see what they were going to do. There was kind of that Philadelphia Eagle play that they're running right now. That the tush push, and that scrum, and it's hard to stop. It's going to be second down and goal from the 5-yard line. We'll call it 6-yard line is what it says officially on the scoreboard.
So I don't know. Not sure what we're.
They want 4:20 on the clock up here. They're trying to communicate with the clock operator.
So 4:20 to go, and it'll be a shotgun formation. And it'll be McCarty, and McCarty is going to be stopped back at the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Creighton Kelly with the tackle for a loss. 3rd and goal now for the Jays, and it's been all Bogan here in that running back, Kevin, on this possession. Jake Bogan, another junior, 5'11", 185. It's kind of a theme of this team, Kevin, for Lamar's Gehlen, is a lot of juniors making impacts, especially at the skill positions.
So 3:48 to go, 3rd down and goal for the Jays. Obviously 4-down territory. I think we're going to see a timeout here as Coach Schindler walking down the sideline and going to talk to the official, and they'll call the timeout with 2 seconds to go on the play clock, 3.5 to go on the game clock. So we'll take the timeout with them. This is West Hancock football here on B103.
Farmers Trusted Savings Bank, your hometown community bank, offering expertise in ag and commercial lending with digital banking products to fit all of your financial needs. Contact us today in Buffalo Center, Lakota, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Jared Wingert with Mojo Productions. All of us here at Mojo Productions would like to wish the Eagles good luck. Please consider our DJ services for your upcoming event. Give me a call at 515-408-1074 or find Mojo Productions on Facebook.
All right, with 3:33 to go before the halftime break, out of the timeout, the Jays facing 3rd and goal from the 6. Eagles hoping to make a stop here and make a decision on 4th down. And it will be 2-by-2 once again for the Jays, with McCarty flanked to his left in the shotgun formation by Bogan. And he's going to pass it, and that's incomplete. Incomplete, intended for number 21, that's Carlson, Chance Carlson.
Brady Bixel, tight coverage. He knew what was coming there, picked up the slot receiver who was running just a quick slant, quick dig route, and Bixel able to get a mid in there and knock the ball to the turf. Going to be 4th and goal here, and surely the Jays will be going for it here on 4th and goal from the Eagle 5-yard line.
14 seconds on the play clock as they break the huddle. 2-by-2, McCarty in the shotgun. Bogan to his left. McCarty's going to roll left, and he's going to be stopped short.
Wow,
Stopped short of the goal line. What a stand by West Hancock.
Great stand for West Hancock. A lot of guys push him outside. Thought McCarty with that great speed would be able to break, contain, and get to the pylon, but Eagles able to rally to the football, and they avoid disaster after the block punt. They're able to turn the Jays over on downs, and West Hancock will take over from the shadow of their own end zone at the 1-yard line. What a stop there for West Hancock.
So 3:21 to go before halftime break. And Eagles, although they're deep in their own territory, they preserve that 12-6 lead for now with 3:21 to go. Just want to.
Now if you're the Eagles, get in your 3-minute offense, get down the field, score, get the ball back to start the second half.
And Mitchell Smith will go under center, and there's movement. And across the line of scrimmage is the Jays.
Really smart there by Mitchell Smith, because even if one of your own linemen jump, it's half the distance of the goal, and it's a 6-inch penalty. So the risk reward is really why not there, and you get out, you get a free 5 yards, and now you got some breathing room. And
you almost wonder if you want to do it twice.
Yeah, jump start this drive and stay in that base formation. You got plenty of time to get down the field. You got all 3 timeouts if you're Coach Sanger and company.
Wing to the right. Mitchell goes under center, gives it off to Zool. Zool straight ahead and chugs his way out beyond the first down marker to about the 12-yard line. So it'll be 3:16 to go, and West Hancock. Oh, we got a late flag here.
Yeah, there was some chirping, and I think West Hancock's going to get caught there. But if I'm West Hancock, let those interior offensive linemen and your big fullback eat here on this drive. I saw that there was some chirping after the play. We'll see. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike against West Hancock. So it's after the play, Kevin. It'll still be first down, I believe, right? After the play.
Yeah, but it's going to be
distance of the goal.
Yep. So they're going to be back to the 10, just outside the 10-yard line.
Now again, a penalty in your
5-yard line.
A penalty in your behind the chains. Really, just a silly penalty for West Hancock.
16 for the Eagles at their own 6-yard line.
The Eagles are up to the line of scrimmage, ready to run the play, and the officials are sending them back.
So the white hat over here is talking with Coach Mark Sanger on the sideline, as Coach Sanger wanted an explanation there. And
they moved the chains back, Jay, so it's first down and 9 right now.
Huh? That doesn't seem okay. We'll take it.
Excuse me, it'll be first down and 10 from
All
the
right,
6-yard line.
first and 10 from the 6-yard line. So apparently, I don't know how that worked, but anyway, it's Mitchell Smith, and he's got a lot of room to run. In fact, Mitchell Smith may go to the house. He's at midfield, 40.
Get on your horse.
30. And he's tackled at the 15-yard line as a great rundown by Carlson to catch up with Mitchell, but not before Mitchell takes it to the 15-yard line. Mitchell had a blocker running with him, just didn't see the defender coming.
The blocker was looking at the end zone with Mitchell Smith, and if he turns around, he's able to see that pursuit coming down. It might be a touchdown, but regardless, it is a huge run for Mitchell Smith. How many yards was that? 79 yards for Mitchell Smith. He's over 100 yards.
So first and 10 for the Eagles, and it's going to be Zool straight ahead. He'll take it down to the 6.
And now if you're West Hancock, you know, with the clock being where it is, you might want to let this clock run down as much as possible. And then on the other side of the sidelines, the Jays, they've got 2 timeouts, I believe. They may want to start thinking about using them so that they get another possession, just because, you know, we talk about this a lot of times in these close games. Eagles are going to get the second half kickoff, Kevin, so this could be a big swing of momentum here.
A wild 3 minutes here as it's Zool off the left side. He takes it down to about the 3.
Ball came out. McCarty came up with the ball, but the ball was on the ground.
Yeah, Zool was on the ground with it.
But McCarty did a good job of selling it when he came up with it, you know. Grabbed the ball quickly. And going to be first and goal, West Hancock. 2:20 to go and counting here in the first half. Really a good game here. Kind of sloppy.
That could very well be our first state bank play of the game there, that big run by.
Yeah, backed up, 79 yards.
Now we're in a 2-by-2, and Mitchell Smith will take it off left side, and he'll take it in for the touchdown from 5 yards out. 5-yard run for Mitchell Smith. Takes it in for West Hancock with 2:01 to go in the first half. And West Hancock back on the board.
Mitchell Smith runs over the opposing quarterback, McCarty, who also plays defense like Mitchell, runs him over at the goal line. West Hancock now leading 18-6. 2 minutes and 1 second to go here in the first half, and we'll see if the Eagles can convert one of these 2-point attempts.
So they'll come out of the huddle. They're going to have a full house backfield. Mitchell will go under center. And it'll be a pass. And he's got a man open. It's complete to Kellen. Kellen Smith catches the 2-point conversion from Mitchell. And West Hancock goes up 20-6 over the Gehlen Catholic Jays with 2:01 to go before a halftime break. You're listening to West Hancock football on KHAM.
With 3 convenient locations in Mason City, Belmont, and Britt, Doctors Eric Barnes, Dan Garman, Katie Oslin, and Cole Blodgett specialize in general preventative treatment as well as orthodontics, sleep apnea treatment, and all other cosmetic services to not only help you love your smile, but to provide overall health and wellness. The Dental Center of North Iowa, where patients become family.
Hi, I'm Kevin Sanger, proud to be an Eagle. If you're looking for guidance with your financial goals, including insurance and investments, we should have a conversation. Let's prepare for the future together. Give me a call, 515-341-2151. That's 515-341-2151. Go Eagles.
Financial advisor with Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, member FINRA/SIPC.
All right, welcome back. David Smith set to kick off with 2:01 to go here. Eagles leading now 20-6. And here's the run up. Mitchell line drives this one downfield. It bounces about the 20-yard line, 18-yard line, and is picked up by Pearson. And Pearson chugs his way up to about the 25. Ball is out. And so there's be first down. See what the officials are going to mark it here. They're just all running around. And they're going to mark it right at the 25-yard line. So it'll be first and 10 for the Jays.
At their own 25-yard line.
So 1:54 to play before the East Tire halftime show. And West Hancock leads this one 20-6. The Jays will break the huddle 2-by-2 as we've seen all night long. This time pistol formation. Pearson back in the game, about 2 yards deep behind McCarty. And and they give it to McCarty, keeps it, and he'll take it forward to about the 29-yard line.
And Kevin, that's one of those things we talked about. Nolan Vasky got penetration there, but he kind of overran himself out of the play. You got to not be super aggressive to overrun, run yourself out of the play because they're reading you. Got to have quick, choppy feet, get a couple yards deep in the backfield, and make sure you're sure of what you're seeing.
And they'll go no huddle. McCarty will keep it this time himself again and take it up over the 30 to the 30, or 35, to the 36. That'll be good for a first down. 1:24 to play.
99 yards combined for McCarty and Pearson. Pearson, 10 carries, 49 yards, and the quarterback, 10 carries, 50 yards for the Jays. Ryder and Bogan also have a carry.
So 2-by-2, trips to the near side. And this is complete out here to Carlson. He's going to be dropped about the 40-yard line.
Inbounds, clock keeps running.
So 1 minute to go here as they run back and huddle up, and it looks like the Jays are going to take the timeout. They're second of the half. So with 58 ticks to go, we'll take a break with them. This is West Hancock football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Congratulations and good luck to all of you this postseason. Stronger together, Gold Eagle Cooperative, we are your team. For up-to-the-minute market and ag news, download our Gold Eagle Cooperative mobile app for career opportunities, including grain operations, agronomy, female operations, and transportation. Apply online at goldeaglecoop.com.
NIAC is proud to help support North Iowa athletes. Working hard and being part of a team is a great way to learn lessons for life. And learning is what NIAC is all about, beginning with high school juniors and seniors who can start building college credits now for free. Learn more at niac.edu.
All right, welcome back. They put two seconds back on the clock. Officials have done that here a lot tonight. So we'll have 1 minute exactly to go. Jays have one timeout left here as they break the huddle, and they'll come out 2-by-2. Since second down and 6, McCarty in the shotgun formation. Pearson to his left, and it's going to be Pearson. And Pearson's going to get cut down at the 41-yard line. Gain of just a yard.
Jake Larson flying in from his linebacker spot. He's in right now. Creighton Kelly came out of the game. He was being looked at by the trainer. Larson in now for the Eagle defense.
No huddle for the Jays. Trips to the left, and they're going to pitch it out there. And it's going to be a reverse, and it's going to be a pass over here to McCarty. It's complete, and he's into West Hancock territory. Gunned down at the 43-yard line. 33 ticks to go here.
Gain of about 17 on the wide receiver reverse pass. Ryder to McCarty, and Ryder made the big play for them on their scoring drive with the fake punt. That time he gets the ball in the reverse and finds the quarterback for a big first down.
So 2-by-2, once again, pistol formation. McCarty's gonna get hit as he throws, and I tell you, Jake Larson in there, and if he could have seen that coming, he might have been able to step in front of that.
McCarty's kind of shaking his hand out there. It was Nolan Vasky in with the quarterback pressure, and McCarty makes an errant pass, and you're right, Kevin. That pass was almost surprised everybody how quickly it was thrown. McCarty just had to get rid of it to avoid the big sack.
Jake Larson kind of kicking himself that he didn't see that one sooner because he had a lot of green in front of him, and he was only 2 steps away, but he just couldn't react fast enough.
Second and long.
So 2-by-2. Pistol formation. McCarty rolls out to his left. He's under some pressure. He flips it out there. Incomplete, intended for Kelson. And that went nowhere near Kelson as it's about 3 yards behind him with 12 ticks to go. And there's a lot of pressure in there as the Eagles were in quick.
12 seconds to go here now. If you're that Eagle defense, keep everything in front of you. Bat the ball down. 12 seconds to go. And they still got one timeout, right?
Yes.
Yeah, one timeout
one to
for
go.
the Jays.
And they're looking entire Jay lineup looking at the sideline to get the play in. They'll break the huddle. And as again, we're 2-by-2 in the pistol formation. Pearson 3 yards deep behind McCarty and standing right on the 50-yard line. Pearson moved early, and McCarty pulls it down. Was going to pass, and now he's flushed out, and he'll go right straight up the field. He'll be shy of the first down by about 3 yards. It'll be 4th down, and we're going to have a timeout. And I think we're probably going to have to put about 3 seconds back on the clock, so that'll take their final timeout. But
McCarty put a heck of a juke move on an all-state defensive lineman there.
Yes, he did.
He was able to juke Dave and
We're going to keep it right here for this. We're going to keep it right here for this one, Mel. So, the Eagles have one more play to play defense here before the halftime break.
Ball sits at the 36-yard line.
The referees are.
So they're going to put 4 seconds back on.
So it should be the final play of the first half, pending a defensive penalty.
Or yes.
West Hancock again. Keep everything in front of you. Looks like they're going to run Mitchell Smith back deep. Mitchell, great size, 6'3", 6'4". Bat the ball down. Don't let anything get behind you. And if you're that Eagle defensive line, this is when you can pin your ears back, Kevin, and try to get one of those Britt Food Center sacks.
There you go. We could use one of those. Feed the people.
By the way, did I send you the winners of that?
You did, my friend.
Okay. The potential winners,
potential
I should say.
winner, yes. So 2 by 2. And Pearson is flanked to the right of McCarty in the backfield. McCarty looking. And he's going to get sacked. You called it, Jay. David Smith in there for his 8th sack. No, excuse me. That was not David Smith.
Yeah, it was David. It was David.
What? Was it? Okay. David Smith feeds the people, and the winner is Judy Aitchison. Congratulations, Judy. You are a winner of a sack of groceries, compliments of the Britt Food Center. And if you want to be a winner, folks, get into the Britt Food Center each Friday that the Eagles are playing football between 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Sign up for the Britt Food Center sack of the game. If your name is drawn and the Eagles record a quarterback sack in that night's game, you could be a winner of a sack of groceries, compliments of the Britt Food Center. The Britt Food Center is a locally owned, proud supporter of West Hancock. So at the halftime break, it is West Hancock 20 and the Gehlen Catholic Jays 6. We'll take a couple minutes break here. Come back to the McNeese Tire halftime show. Get you caught up on all the scores and all the stats from the first half. Once again, 20-6, West Hancock leads this one at the half. This is West Hancock football on B103.
Rock your next party with B&B Sounds and Lights DJ Service, a full-service production company for weddings, reunions, or any special event. Give Brad or Brendan a call at 641-251-1761. B&B Sounds and Lights DJ Service. Call 641-251-1761.
The Titanium Lunchbox mobile food truck thanks you for your support, and we look forward to catering all your special events this year. Weddings, prom, graduation, reunions, or even a business luncheon. Choose anything off the Titanium Lunchbox menu or customize your own menu with casual or formal cuisine, even appetizers and desserts. Call us at 641-512-1187 today to book your event. The Titanium Lunchbox in Britt. What's in your lunchbox?
Winter is around the corner. Is your car or truck ready? Trolson Auto Parts in Britt is your local Napa Auto Parts store and Napa Auto Care Center. For all your auto parts or vehicle repair needs, contact Dan at Trolson Auto in Britt. Trolson's is also your local authorized dealer for Snowdog snowplows. Stop in or contact Dan at 641-843-3865 for all your automotive needs. Go Eagles!
We want to see your smile. Garner Dental Group offers a full range of dental care for all ages. We recommend children begin seeing a dentist around their first birthday. If your child is looking for a dental home, we would be honored and excited to be that dental office for your family. Garner Dental Group, we provide everything your smile needs to shine. Please reach out to us today by visiting GarnerDental.com.
Give your home a new look from Instep Flooring of Kanawha. They sell and install top brands of carpet, ceramic, hardwood, laminate, and luxury vinyl materials for your home or business. Support local and visit Instep Flooring today in Kanawha or call 641-762-3688.
Congratulations on an outstanding season. Good luck in the postseason from your locally owned Jay Hiscock State Farm team in Britt. To see how you can save on your insurance, call Jay or Lindsay at 641-843-3563. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Brent McNeese. McNeese Tire and Automotive in Britt. Big or small jobs, we do it all. Tires, oil changes, and other vehicle maintenance, inspections, brakes, even transmission and engine work. And with 24-hour roadside service calls, count on our McNeese Tire family to be there for your child when it matters most. McNeese Tire, a mile and a half west of Britt on Highway 18. Call 843-3536 or visit us on Facebook.
All right, welcome back to the McNeese Tire halftime show here We're going to recap the first half scoring. It was a wild 3 minutes to end the first half. But in the first quarter, West Hancock struck first. It was Jackson Peterson on a counter off the left side, taking it in from 38 yards out with 8:04 to go. Mitchell Smith tried to run the 2-point conversion in and failed, was brought down just shy of the goal line. And West Hancock led at that point 6-0. Then with 2:56 to go in the first period, the Jays struck back with a 31-yard Cole McCarty run. Their point after attempt, the snap was not handled well, and they tried to run it in, and that failed. And they tied the Eagles at that point 6-6. Then in the second period, first play of the second period, as a matter of fact, 11:57 on the clock. It was a 3-yard Cale Zool run. Mitchell Smith attempted the 2-point conversion. He failed, and West Hancock led 12-6. And then after a huge goal line stand, it was first and goal on the 1, and West Hancock turned them over after 4 plays on 4th and 1 at the goal line. On fourth down at the goal line, and Mitchell Smith able to take it 79 yards and get them out of the hole that they were dug into after they stopped the Jays deep in their own territory. And then with 2:01 to go, it was a 5-yard Mitchell Smith run for the touchdown. Mitchell Smith threw the 2-point conversion to Gehlen, and the Eagles went into the halftime break, leading 20-6 here in the first-round playoff game versus the Gehlen Catholic Jays at Sanger Field. So this has been a wild last 3 minutes of the first half as the Eagles made that big stop. It was first and goal, and then after a penalty, moved it back to the 6-yard line.
Yeah.
And
Mitchell with the big
run.
We'll go ahead and call that right now our First State Bank play of the game, so we don't forget about it. The big 79-yard run that set up the final score of the first half. Mitchell Smith, 79 yards from the shadow of his own goal line, able to come up the near sideline after picking up a few great blocks there, and Mitchell kind of showing what kind of athlete he is. And we spoke about it throughout the season, and then earlier tonight we thought maybe you were going to see Mitchell get more and more involved in that run game as this season went along and as we made our way into the playoffs. He's got low miles on him right now, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
He's a good deal right now. So
the treads are just getting warmed up on the tires.
Yep. So good weapon to have.
Yes, sir. We're going to take a couple-minute break here again, and when we come back, we'll get you caught up on the stats from the first half and the scores from all around Class A playoff action. Once again, West Hancock leading this one at the half, 20-6 over the Jays of Gehlen Catholic.
Britt Food Center is our locally owned hometown grocery store featuring the best cuts of quality meats, fresh produce, deli, and bakery items. Check out our weekly specials at BrittFoodCenter.com.
get up and go have fun car? Check out E-Go's new Elite models powered by Samsung lithium technology with unbeatable power and performance, unprecedented zero-maintenance batteries, and an 8-year warranty. Check out our new pre-owned and customized options today at Miller & Sons E-Go Golf Cars, 1/2 mile south of Britt on James Avenue.
McNeese Tire and Automotive has been serving your ag and vehicle needs for over 25 years with everything from tires to complete engine repair and all the parts you need to keep you rolling. Whether you drive an automobile, semi, or farm equipment, big or small, we do it all with 24-hour on-the-farm and roadside service calls. McNeese Tire, 1.5 miles west of Britt on Highway 18. Call 843-3536 or visit us on Facebook.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Once again, halftime score here at the McNeese Tire halftime show. West Hancock leading 20-6 over the Jays of Gehlen Catholic. And speaking of Jays, I'm going to turn it over to Jay and let him get you caught up on the first half stats and some scores.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, first stats for the Jays. They ran for 119 yards in the first half. Cale Pearson, 11 carries, 53 yards, and quarterback Cole McCarty, 12 carries for 50 yards. Jake Bogan had a carry for 2 yards, and Landon Ryder had a carry for 14 yards. McCarty is 4 of 11 through the air, just 19 yards, and 1 interception. That was by Mitchell Smith. Carlson is the leading receiver for the Jays. He's got a couple catches for 13 yards. For West Hancock, they ran for 234 yards in that first half, led by Mitchell Smith, 6 carries, 122 yards. The big fullback, Cale Zuhl, 9 carries, 51 yards. Kellen Smith, 5 carries for 22 yards, and Jackson Peterson, 2 carries for 39 yards, including his first carry of the game was a 38-yard score to open things up in the scoring column for West Hancock. Mitchell is 2 of 2 through the air. Both those completions going to Zach Bukema, 30 yards through the air from Mitchell Smith to Zachary Bukema. Defensively for West Hancock, Mitchell Smith has got an interception, and then his twin brother David has a sack. That was one that closed out the first half, a Britt Food Center sack there for David Smith. So Mitchell Smith and David Smith doing a lot of big things here in this one and making their case to be the State Farm player of the game here in the first half. Scores for tonight around the state in Class A. And again, Kevin, we will find out tomorrow morning. After these first round games are done, we'll get potted up and we'll find out who our next opponent is, if we are able to hold on and win this game, and then kind of see what the path is to Cedar Falls. So we'll find that out tomorrow morning. The other thing I want to give a plug for the people out there, we talked about BC Moore, and we kind of talked about them last week, the BC Moore ranking system. We're going to do a podcast with Dan Kroll again on Sunday, so that'll probably go live sometime. Y'all have it uploaded Sunday night.
It'll be a long one, so
we
might go until midnight.
Yeah, we're going to have BC Moore himself. Brent Moore is going to be on the episode with us, so it'll be really cool just to pick his brain and talk to him. He's been doing it since, what did we say, 2001, 2003?
Yeah, it's been quite a long time.
Yeah, you sent me the article, and he was from Manning area, and they had lost in a state championship game. They were undefeated, lost to a team that had 2 losses, and he was trying to figure out if they were truly a good team or not, so he put some computer projections and some models out there, and now everybody kind of goes by BC Moore, and it's very, very, very accurate.
You and I lean on that heavily during the course of basketball and football season.
So stay tuned for that Sunday night. Now let's go through the scores. Class A first round, Mount Air trails ACGC 21-12. Keep that ACGC name in your head. That could be a potential opponent for West Hancock. Akron Westfield leads Tri-Center 21-0. North Lynn leads Lisbon 6-0. That's a 4-versus-1 matchup. Lisbon undefeated, but according to BC Moore, may have had one of the easier schedules in the state. North Lynn was in that District 4, just a ton of really good teams. North Lynn again leading that 6-0. Madrid all over ICAM Manning 35-0. St. Ansgar leads Sibley Ocheyedan 10-0, closer than the experts thought in that one so far. Starmont leads North Butler 10-0. Wapsie Valley also shutting out their opponent. They lead Danville 19-0. Woodbury Central now up 3 scores on North Union, 28-7. Maquoketa Valley, they lead Columbus 22-14. That's a bit of a surprise to some, but not necessarily to the computer that we alluded to earlier. Maquoketa Valley with the leading rusher Lance McShane and Caden Amigon for Columbus, another leading rusher. Top 2 guys in the state battling in that game. Central Decatur leads Earlham 14-0. East Buchanan 7-0 over South Wynn at last report. South Central Calhoun, they now lead Logan Magnolia 20-12. Linville Sully leads Pekin 22-6. MMCRU 27-0, shutting out Kingsley Pearson. And Lake Mills leads Nashua Plainfield 13-6. Those are your other Class A first-round games. 2A gets started tonight, along with 1A and 8-player. Our other area games, Clarion Goldfield Dalles is at Westline. We do not have a score for that. Janesville is at Garrigan. Garrigan was leading that one 7-0 at last report. 3A, 4A, and 5A, they are playing their Week 9 opponent right now, or excuse me, their Week 9 opponent. They'll start the playoffs next week. So, yeah, a lot of scores and a lot of fun time of year right now to keep up with everything going on around the state.
All right. Well, thank you, Jay. That was quite a bit of data that you give us there. Thank you for getting us up to speed on those scores. And as we throw it to break here, Vance just wrote down another one. West Lyon leading Clarion Goldfield now 16-0. And we've got Janesville and Garrigan score. And what is that? 41-6. So with 2:07 to go here before we start up this game again, we're going to take another break. We come back, we'll talk second half and get ready for second half action. And once again, West Hancock leading into half 20-6 over the Jays of Gehlen Catholic.
Count on First State Bank of Britt and Woden to put your community first. We partner with your clubs. We cheer with you at the game. We make decisions right at home to help keep you financially strong. And with advanced online and mobile options, banking has never been easier. Good luck, Eagles, from First State Bank of Britt and Woden, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Mike Ewing. For more than 40 years, my family and our staff at Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company have been caring for your families with personalized services as unique as the lives each of us live. Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving Britt, Kanawha, Clarion, Belmont, Dalles, and all the surrounding communities for generations and generations to come.
McNeese Tire and Automotive has been serving your ag and vehicle needs for over 25 years with everything from tires to complete engine repair and all the parts you need to keep you rolling. Whether you drive an automobile, semi, or farm equipment, big or small, we do it all with 24-hour on-the-farm and roadside service calls. McNeese Tire, a mile and a half west of Britt on Highway 18. Call 843-3536 or visit us on Facebook.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Slinger Field. And as you come back, we are ready to go deep for West Hancock, standing on their own 15-yard line are Kellen Smith and Jackson Peterson, and set to kick off for the Jays, number 5, Dylan Pecos. And Pecos waits for the official to give him the go-ahead, and he does. And here's the run-up. And this one's line drive taken by Jackson Peterson at about the 12. He picks it up, takes off upfield, and gets up over the 20 to about the 25, 26-yard line. And
Jackson kind of slipped, and then that caused him to bobble that kick. Eagles will take over at their own 20, what are we going to call it, Cal?
I think it's 26 or 7, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird first half. Eagles kind of shot themselves in the foot with a few penalties and, of course, the block punt, but able to get through the half with a 2-score lead, Kevin, and more importantly, able to start this half with the football.
And they'll come out wing to the right with Jackson Peterson. Mitchell Smith under center, gives it to Zool straight ahead, and Zool bounces off a would-be tackler and takes it up over the 30 to about the 32.
The other thing, Kevin, I want to give credit to the Jays of Gehlen Catholic. They did a good job in that first half, just mixing things up enough with their read option look, and even though they didn't have a ton of success throwing the ball, they were throwing it just enough to keep that defense off balance. Eagle defense bent but didn't break too much in that first half.
And here comes the Eagles with a wing to the right, and it's Kellen Smith. Kellen looking for a room to run and then finds a hole and slides in behind a blocker and takes it up to the 37-yard line. It'll be third down and about 2.
Ryder sticking his nose in there, just 150 pounds, but he's a tough kid. Comes up limping there from his defensive back position. And really, Kevin, to me, this possession right here, this down, just feels like a huge turning point in this football game.
Wing to the right is Jackson Peterson. Mitchell under center, and he gives it to Zool, and Zool's got the first down as he takes it up over the 40 to the 41.
first down for the Eagles.
Going back to my point there, I just kind of feel like if West Hancock can march down and score here on this possession, kind of gives, the heavy favorite, kind of gets that monkey off your back a little bit. You can breathe a sigh of relief. And then it starts putting some doubt that starts creeping into the Jays' minds there on that other sideline.
And once again, it is Mitchell Smith off the left side. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And it'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Jays read that well, and Mitchell just didn't have any room to turn it upfield. So 10:22 to go here in the third quarter. West Hancock again leading 20-6 over the Jays. 2nd down and 10 for them. They come out now with Kellen Smith wing to the left. Mitchell will go under center, and Mitchell will go back to pass.
He's wide open.
And he's got Kellen wide open. And that'll be fast interference there. That's an easy call, as Kellen was just about knocked off his feet.
Yeah, Mitchell kind of underthrew him there. Kellen was wide open by about 5-6 yards, but the ball was a little bit underthrown, and like you see in the NFL a lot of times with those back shoulder throws, the receiver's got to work its way back to the football, and then it causes the defender just to kind of run into that receiver. There's really nothing the defender can do.
No.
If you're the defender here in high school football, you gladly take a 15-yard penalty in that situation because of how wide open Kellen was. It could have very easily been a touchdown, but instead it's a 15-yard penalty and a first down for West Hancock. So you don't want to give up 15 yards, but you'd rather give up that than a long touchdown.
And that one had 6 written on it, as you said.
44-yard line.
So it'll be a 1st and 10 for the West Hancock in Jays territory at the 44. 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. And West Hancock will come out with 2 receivers to the left. Shotgun formation for Mitchell Smith, and Mitchell will pull it down and run to the left. And Mitchell, he's going to take it to the house. 5, 10, touchdown. That is 50, 40, 44 yards to the house for Mitchell Smith. 9:54 to play, third quarter.
Mitchell and those low miles he had on the treads, Kevin, starting to put some miles on in this one. He's got it well over 150 yards now. His 2nd touchdown of the game and 2nd game breaker run of the game. That time from 44 yards out. Eagles lead 26-6, 9:54 to go in the third quarter.
Sorry about that. Had to get a frog out of the throat there. 2-by-2 now for the Eagles. Mitchell flanked to the left by Creighton Kelly, and Mitchell will dive and he will be stopped short on the 2-point conversion. He dove and was just short. So with 9:54 to play in the third quarter, it's West Hancock 26, Gehlen Catholic Jays 6. This is West Hancock football on 103.1.
Sense Seed and Services in Britt, your local Pioneer team. Pioneer brand soybean varieties are raising the bar on yields and pushing those yields even higher with local knowledge, services, and support. So make the most of every acre with Pioneer brand soybeans and premium seed treatments like your Levo. Sense Seed and Services in Britt and Pioneer, with you from the word go.
Score big with fast fiber from COM1. Get up to 1 gig plus local support 24/7 so you can keep streaming your Eagles. COM1, the local one serving Hancock, Wright, and Humboldt County neighborhoods with the most reliable internet, telephone, and digital HD TV. Click com1net.net today.
Miller & Sons E-Z-GO Golf Cars in Britt. Get the ride you deserve with the E-Z-GO Elite Lithium Series vehicles, powered by zero-maintenance Samsung SDI lithium batteries, backed by the best battery warranty available. Trust our certified team for all your customization, E-Z-GO parts, and service needs. Miller & Sons E-Z-GO Golf Cars, half-mile south of Britt on James Avenue.
All right, and here's the kickoff. David Smith kicks this one high over in, taken by Pearson at his 15. He takes it back to the middle of the field, and Kellen Smith runs him down at about the 17, 18-yard line. Great coverage by West Hancock and Kellen Smith on that one. So with 9:49 to go, the Jays will start 1st and 10 from their own.
2-point takedown for the future Black Knight.
Good job.
Army West Point commit Kellen Smith, who will go on and wrestle and also serve his country at West Point after this senior season. And Kellen's not looking to get to wrestling season anytime soon, though. He wants this to be a long postseason that ends playing for a title.
So 2-by-2 for the Jays. And McCarty in the pistol formation, will hand it off, or pass it, excuse me. He's going to fake the pass to, or the handoff to Pearson, throws it out in the far flat, and it's complete out there. I believe it's
22. That's Klein on the reception.
And covered up quickly by Eagle defense there, and I'm not sure if that was Kelly or if that was Luis Sandoval, one of the two.
Gain of about 3 to bring up
As Creighton will come off the field now.
We saw Dave Smith getting his hand wrapped up. He is not in defensively right now for West Hancock. It'll be Faust and Baskey at the defensive end spots.
2 by 2, and then it's going to be Pearson. He's got a little room to run up the middle before he's brought down in there by Prignitz, I believe. Or we'll see.
I think it was Smith initially on the stop.
Okay. 9 minutes to go, third quarter, and it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
For the Jays.
And the Jays will come out once again, 2 by 2, in shotgun formation. McCarty flanked to the right, Pearson, and it's going to be McCarty. He's going to keep it, and he's going to get the corner and have a little bit to run, and he'll have a first down up to about the 39-yard line.
Yeah, called a gain of 13 on the quarterback keeper. McCarty able to move the chains. David Smith coming back into the game now for the Eagles. He was not in on that first down conversion the last 3 plays. Baskey will step out. So defensive line, David Smith, Caden Douglas, Shaler Prignitz, and Gunnar Faust.
So 1st and 10 for the Jays, 2 by 2, shotgun formation. McCarty, Pearson to the right, and it's going to be Pearson straight ahead. And boys, he hit hard as he chose through the line, and he'll have a gain as he falls forward, but he paid the price for it.
There's some pads popping in the middle of that scrum there. One guy getting up late, one of the offensive linemen. Hopefully he's okay. Big number 64 for the Jays, I believe that was. Dane Lehman, sophomore, 6 foot 260 for the Jays. A lot of juniors and sophomores making impacts.
2nd and 6, just under 8 minutes to play in the third quarter. 2 by 2. Pistol formation this time. And McCarty and bounces this one out there. And David Smith.
They're going to call roughing the passer there on David Smith.
I don't get that one because David.
That's one of those ones. It's so hard, Kevin, when you're running, especially against a team like this that has that quarterback that'll pull it and run, and then they run that read pass option. It's just in today's football. Whatever. I mean, those things.
I'm still not sure about that one. I'm not going to question it, but.
After the mark-off, the Jays will have 1st and 10.
David was able to affect the pass because the pass was thrown about 4 yards short of their intended receiver. And but anyway, we'll digress and move on. And 7:41 to play in the third quarter, and the Jays will hand it off to Pearson. And Pearson stuffed at the line of scrimmage, gets a yard at the most. 2nd down and 9.
Pearson, the ball carrier, taken down by Douglas.
And once again, the Gehlen has a couple of offensive linemen that are getting up slow, able to keep themselves in the game here. 2 by 2 once again, formation we've seen all night long. Pistol formation this time. McCarty hands it off to Pearson. Pearson coming to the far near sideline, and there's no little game there, but there's a flag now.
I was thinking, man, they really did a good job of setting the edge, but the reason they set the edge is I think there was a couple guys holding on that one.
And Pearson
gets up gimpy here, favoring his left leg, it looks like, with an ankle.
Yeah, I think it's a left ankle. And
penalty's going to push him back, going to be a hold. And now Pearson going to go down. Kevin, I don't know if you want to go to a commercial.
Yeah, we'll take a commercial break here with 7 minutes to play. And we'll be back in 60 seconds. This is West Hancock football on B103.
K.C. Nielsen Limited, your local John Deere implement in Kanawha, Buffalo Center, Titonka, and Algona.
They carry a large selection of new and pre-owned inventory for your farming operation. When it comes to inspecting your John Deere equipment and providing you precision ag support, K.C. Nielsen has the total package to get the job done right.
Visit kcnielsen.com and follow them on YouTube.
All of us at Gifts Sweet Print Shop in Britt want to congratulate the West Hancock Eagles on a sweet season and wish you good luck in the playoffs.
We are proud to be from a great community with such great team spirit.
From all of us at Gift So Sweet Print Shop in Britt, go Big Red!
Hancock County Health System physical therapy programs are here for you. For high school athletes to retirees, HCHS will guide you in minimizing your pain and maximizing your mobility. Hancock County Health System, your health, our care, a lasting partnership.
All right, while we were gone, Mr. Pearson was able to get off the field under his own power, and the Jays get a first down on a pass play from McCarty over to Dylan Pecos.
Yeah, well-designed play there. Pecos wide open, and after being backed up behind the chains after the holding penalty, the Jays able to move the chains. McCarty to Pecos pick up 14 yards.
So 1st and 10, pistol formation. And it's going to be McCarty on the keeper, and he slips as he tries to cut up field, and he's met by the defense right away. Mitchell Smith in on that. Don't think the slip would have made a difference because Mitchell was going to bring him down short of the line of scrimmage.
And, you know,
a loss of one.
One thing we spoke about in the first half, Gunnar Faust did a good job there from his defensive end position. He didn't over-penetrate there. He got upfield a couple yards, able to take away the running back, and then Mitchell Smith looping in behind him takes care of the quarterback, McCarty, who kept it.
So it's 2nd down and 11 from the 30 with 5:40 to play in the 3rd period. 2-by-2 with the pistol formation for the Jays. McCarty takes the snap and fires it out here in and out of the hands of number 11. That's Carlson, and Bixel covers it up just to make sure, but that one just not.
And the Eagles are really daring the Jays to throw the ball and make that pass play because they're keeping their outside linebackers tightened up just a little bit more than what teams would normally. So they're daring that quarterback to rise up and throw it. The Eagles are doing a good job of fighting through defenders, and then, of course, the outside linebacker, that time Bixel, coming out to be there for a potential tackle.
2-by-2, and it's going to be McCarty again, and McCarty's cut down. He had a lot of green ahead of him, but
he was dropped by
dropped
Creighton
hard.
Kelly.
Yeah, Creighton Kelly and come up, made the tackle.
Hit hard by Kelly.
And it'll be 4th down and 9. I believe that's 4th down.
Got maybe 3. It'll bring up 4th down and 8.
They got to go for it here, Kevin. You're in Eagle territory. Zach Bukema now going to come into the game. He's more of a coverage linebacker as Zach Bukema. Zool will come out as the Eagles expect the Jays to put the ball in the air.
So 2-by-2, McCarty fakes, and he completes it on a slant across the middle, and I believe they'll have enough for the first down. This was complete to Carlson.
That was Pecos again, I
was it
believe,
Pecos?
number 5,
Okay.
and really just a great timing route between the quarterback and the receiver. And the Jays pick up 13 on the pass completion to Pecos as he's been making his impression here in the second half, Kevin. He's got a couple catches for 28 yards, all in this second half.
So 2-by-2 for the Jays. And McCarty with an option play, and he'll pitches it out to Pearson. And Pearson will try to cut it upfield, and he'll get topped
He
up about
maybe
the
got
13.
a yard, yeah. Good job by the Eagles to string that one out. Late pitch from McCarty. Good to see Pearson back in the football game after he left with an injury. Creighton Kelly going to come out now for West Hancock. Jake Larson goes in at a linebacker position as Coach Sanger wants to talk with Creighton about an adjustment.
So 2nd down and 9 for the Jays. 3:53 to play in the 3rd quarter. McCarty will come up to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun formation. Pearson to his right, and it'll be McCarty on the keeper, and he goes off the right side, off the right tackle, and takes it inside the 10 down to, where are they going to mark it? About the 7-yard line. And it'll be 3rd down and about 3 with 3.5 to go. Jay's been able to move the ball, something that not a lot of teams have been able to do against West Hancock this year.
Moving it consistently, just not a ton of big plays for the Jays, but doing a good job of just opening holes for the quarterback and running back.
So 2-by-2, and they give it to Pearson.
That time they did not open a hole.
No.
Because it was
Eagles
defensive lineman. I want to see who gets up off the bottom of that pile, Kevin, because that's the person that really caused that disruption there. I'm not sure if that's Dave we'll see. That was Mitchell actually coming up. He must have been in on a run block or run blitz there, able to make a pile and short gain, if anything at all.
So 4th down and 3, big play here as the Jays have 2:46 to go. And we'll see, can the Eagles make another defensive stop?
Another 4th down stop inside their own territory.
The 2x2, McCarty looks, fires over the middle, wide open, and it's Pecos for the touchdown.
Yeah, that ball got through the arms. Mitchell Smith, he recognized it late, got an arm up, but Pecos able to beat his defender. I believe that was Sandoval, and the third time on this drive that McCarty finds Pecos. This time he finds him in the end zone for the second score of the game for the Jays. Eagles lead 26-12, 2:32 to go in the third quarter. Going to go for 2 are the Jays and Cole McCarty.
2x2, McCarty in the shotgun formation. And it's going to be McCarty keeping it, and he'll take it in for 2. So with 2:32 to play in the third quarter, it's West Hancock 26, the Gehlen Catholic Jays 14. This is West Hancock football on B103.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
Farmers Trusted Savings Bank, your hometown community bank, offering expertise in ag and commercial lending with digital banking products to fit all of your financial needs. Contact us today, Buffalo Center, Lakota, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Jared Wingert with Mojo Productions. All of us here at Mojo Productions would like to wish the Eagles good luck. Please consider our DJ services for your upcoming event. Give me a call at 515-408-1074 or find Mojo Productions on Facebook.
All right, welcome back, everyone. 2:32 to play. And West Hancock will get the ball back here after the kickoff. The Jays score 26-14 Jays score, cut into the lead. The Eagles still lead 24-14. Now onside kick by the Jays, and this one will be covered up by West Hancock. Looks like Jackson Peterson comes up and Jackson covers it up at the 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for West Hancock at that spot with 2:32 to play.
Yeah, good response there by the Jays after giving up a score on a long scoring run by Mitchell Smith. Jays able to march down the field rather impressively and cap it off with a touchdown from McCarty on the pass play from McCarty to Pecos.
So now a shotgun formation for West Hancock and 2 receivers to the right, and Mitchell Smith pulls it down, takes it forward up to about the 34-yard line. Ooh. Nice gain on 1st down.
Got a score update for you. Maquoketa Valley opening one up on Columbus. They lead that one 42-12.
So 2nd down. We're going to call it 4 with 2:10 to play in the third quarter. West Hancock will break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left. That's Vasky and Smith. Creighton Kelly flanking Mitchell Smith.
And have some movement on the right side of the Eagle line there and going to back up 5 yards, Kevin.
So it'll be 2nd down, and instead of 4, we'll be back to 2nd down and 9.
Mitchell Smith will just come over to offense coordinator Kevin Eisman now and get the play call instead of running somebody else in. So 2nd and 9 here. Eagles using more gun formation in this game than what we've seen here in the last few weeks.
So 150 and counting. They come out with that same formations. Kellen Smith and Nolan Vasky to the left. And it'll be Mitchell Smith. He got a good hole at a big block at the line of scrimmage, and he'll have 1st down yardage up to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Creighton Kelly was in there, and Creighton's got good size and good strength. He's able to free up Mitchell Smith. He had a big block on his 44-yard touchdown run that time. Picks up a big lead block there, and that's basically old single-wing football, Kevin. Snap it to your quarterback and follow the running back next to you. Kelly's going to line up to Mitchell's left again here on this formation.
In that same formation, and it'll be Mitchell Smith once again. This time, there's nothing doing as he gets back to, well, they're going to give him the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of almost a yard.
That time they did a little bit better job of walling up on the play side and then getting good action and from those defensive linemen and linebackers on the backside crashing down to make a tackle.
So Jackson Peterson will bring the play in for West Hancock. We got just a minute to go here in the third quarter. And West Hancock will break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage with trips in a tight formation to the right. And it'll be Mitchell Smith, and he'll have some room to run, and not for a shoestring stop by Ryder. Mitchell might be heading for the end zone. He'll have a first down into Jay's territory at the 49-yard line with 45 ticks to go here.
Number 11, Ryder. Number 10, McCarty. Eagles make their way.
So Creighton Kelly will bring the play in now. 30 ticks to go in the quarter. Two receivers to the left for the Eagles. Creighton Kelly flanking Mitchell to the left in the shotgun formation, and it'll be Creighton Kelly, and he gets through the line of scrimmage. Another shoestring tackle,
Kevin.
Or Creighton's gone to the house, and Creighton takes it to about the 41-yard line. It'll be second down and 3, and I think the Eagles will let this one go to the fourth quarter here as we're under 5 seconds to play. So at the end of 3 quarters, it's West Hancock 26, Gehlen Catholic Jays 14. This is West Hancock football on B103.
With 3 convenient locations in Mason City, Belmont, and Britt, Doctors Eric Barnes, Dan Garman, Katie Odland, and Cole Blodgett specialize in general preventative treatment as well as orthodontics, sleep apnea treatment, and all other cosmetic services to not only help you love your smile, but to provide overall health and wellness. The Dental Center of North Iowa, where patients become family.
Proud to be an Eagle. Insurance and investments, we should have a conversation. Let's prepare for the future together. Give me a call, 515-341-2151. That's 515-341-2151. Go Eagles.
Financial advisor with Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, member FINRA/SIPC.
All right, welcome back. We start the fourth quarter. West Hancock, 2 receivers left, and they fake the handoff to Creighton Kelly, and it's Mitchell Smith. Mitchell's going to take it in from the touchdown from the 10-5. Touchdown, West Hancock. That's going to be.
Welcome to the Mitchell Smith show, folks. That puts him over 200 yards. First play of the fourth quarter. Mitchell Smith, his 3rd touchdown of the night. How much was 42 yards out? So he goes back-to-back. He had a 44-yard run on the last possession, 42 yards on that one, and Mitchell Smith is having himself a night. Eagles lead 32-14, 11:52 to go in the game.
So they'll go for the 2-point conversion. They'll use that same formation with Mitchell in the shotgun, 2 receivers left. Now they'll move Jackson Peterson in motion across the formation. Mitchell double pumps and throws it in the end zone, incomplete, intended for Kellen Smith. And the Eagles will lead this one 32-14 with 11:52 to go in the fourth quarter. This is West Hancock football on B103.
Congratulations and good luck to all of you this postseason. Stronger together, Gold Eagle Cooperative, we are your team. We're up to the minute market and ag news. Download our Gold Eagle Cooperative mobile app or for career opportunities, including grain operations, agronomy, female operations, and transportation. Apply online at goldeaglecoop.com.
Rock your next party with B&B Sounds and Lights DJ Service, a full-service production company for weddings, reunions, or any special event. Give Brad or Brendan a call at 641-251-1761. B&B Sounds and Lights DJ Service. Call 641-251-1761.
The Titanium Lunchbox mobile food truck thanks you for your support, and we look forward to catering all your special events this year. Weddings, prom, graduation, reunions, or even a business luncheon. Choose anything off the Titanium Lunchbox menu or customize your own menu with casual or formal cuisine, even appetizers and desserts. Call us at 641-512-1187 today to book your event. The Titanium Lunchbox in Britt. What's in your lunchbox?
Kicking off the Eagles.
All right, welcome back. 11:52 to play in the game. West Hancock strikes again, extends their lead to 32-14 over Gehlen. And this one a high end over end, taken at the 10-yard line, and then they hand it off, and it's Ryder down the far sideline, is spun by a defender and driven out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
Mitchell Smith officially, we got the statistician up here, Dan Kroll, helping us out again tonight. And we've got him at 235 yards rushing after that first play of the fourth quarter. Mitchell Smith scores from 42 yards out, his third score of the night. After this play, Kevin, I'll try to run through a few of the Class A scores quickly so you can give your voice a little bit of a break.
Sounds good.
Kind of sound like you got a jazz concert to go to after this or something like that.
I'm going to get right after it.
I was going to make another joke, but we got to remember we got to keep this PG, I believe.
First and 10 for the Jays, 11:46 to go in the fourth quarter. And do we have a timeout here?
Oh, we got a meeting of the minds over there on the.
Or do we have an injured player?
Not sure what's going on.
Anyway,
let's go through some of those scores here right now. Okay, Mount Air, they trail ACGC 34-12. Akron Westfield shutting out Tri-Center 28-0. 14-6, Lisbon leads Northland. 45-7, Madrid all over IK Manning. St. Ansier leading 16-0. Starmont shutting out North Butler 17-0. Wapsie Valley also with a shutout so far, 23-0 over Danville. Woodbury Central is opening one up now on North Union. They lead that one 51-7. Maquoketa Valley 42-14 over Columbus. Central Decatur 14-7. They lead Earlham. East Buchanan leads South Wind 7-0. If someone's got a score update for that one, let us know, because that was a long time ago when we got that scored. We'll get you the rest of the Class A scores here in just a bit.
All right, and the Jays will come out now in the pistol formation. McCarty rolls out to his left, fires behind Carlson, and boy, that one was, he was open.
Yeah, he was open, but the pass was thrown behind him. Other scores, South Central Calhoun 20-12 over Logan Magnolia. Linville Sully was leading Pekin 22-6. MMCRU 40-6 over Kingsley Pearson. And Lake Mills was still leading Nashua Plainfield 13-6.
All right, 2-by-2 again for the Jays in the pistol formation, and hand off to Pearson. And Pearson's going to get it up over the 25, and he'll be dropped about the 27-yard line, and that'll bring up third down and about 7 with 11:30 to play here in the game.
68 yards on 17 carries for the junior running back for the Jays, Cale Pearson. Quarterback Cole McCarty, also a junior, has 16 carries for 71 yards.
So third down, 7. Approaching that 11-minute mark now.
And Pecos, number 5, has been the go-to receiver here in the second half. He's going to be lined up in the slot on the left of McCarty.
And McCarty will fake the handoff and fire it out there. And he had a man, he overthrew him. Kellen Smith was going to make a break on the ball, and he slipped.
Yeah, that was actually 21. Carlson, that was the intended receiver, and he was going up the hash mark, Kevin, and he was open. As you said, an Eagle defender slips and falls, but inaccurate ball there, and fourth down here for the Jays.
And it looks like they will bring the punt team on.
This will be their first punt attempt. Excuse me, they lined up to punt. Did Ryder on the second drive of the game. They did punt it on their first possession of the game. Ryder lined up to punt it the second possession of the game and faked it.
You got 3 seconds to get the snap off. They do get it off. They
Yeah,
got flags.
They were not set.
There's going to be he keeps it and pulls it down and tries to run again.
Yeah,
Eagles will decline this penalty.
Yeah, so Ryder gains 1 or 2 on the fake. They did not. They were not lined up correctly, Kevin, and as they came out.
Yeah, 2 men in motion, illegal shift.
Illegal shift.
And they will decline it, and the Eagles will take over in J territory.
First down for the Eagles.
That was Ryder on the carry, correct?
I believe it is.
Was that Ryder on the carry?
Yes, yep.
Okay, just making sure.
So 1st and 10 for the Eagles with 10:54 to play. They'll take over at the 27-yard line of the Jays, and they'll come out with the shotgun formation. Excuse me, Mitchell Smith will be under center, wing to the right, and it'll be Zool straight ahead, and he's chugging his way down inside the 15 to about the 14. He'll have first down yardage. Got a first down.
Got to believe with all the success that Mitchell Smith has had with the gun formation, now you're going to see the Eagles go back to that ground and pound game with the wing tee, full house backfield, and that Eagle fullback is going to chew up some yards here to end this game. Other score, area game, Clarion Goldfield Dows in 2A. They trail West Lions 16-0.
And it'll be a Zool straight ahead once again, and he'll get just a short gain of maybe 3, and that'll bring up, we're going to call it 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. So it'll be about 10 minutes to play here, just under 10 minutes to go when the Eagles' next run of play.
Now if you're West Hancock, you want to stay ahead of the chains, avoid any pre-snap penalties, and burn some of this clock here in the 4th quarter with a 3-score lead.
They come out wing to the right, Mitchell Smith under center, he'll turn, and he's going to give it to
JP.
Jackson Peterson, and Jackson says nonsense with that, I'm going to take it in for the touchdown.
JP just kind of hit the pause button there, let the defense fly by, and lets it open up, and he scores from 14.
Yep.
Jackson Peterson's 2nd score of the game. He opened it up for West Hancock, just his 3rd carry, I believe. He's being efficient with those carries, though. He's going to score on 2 of them as Balzer will come in. Looks like he is going to attempt the extra point.
So the Eagles will kick for the first time tonight. Brody Balzer on to kick it. Snap is good, hold is up. Mitchell pulls it down, and he's running for his life out there, and it's going to be no good. No good. So 9:47 to go, and West Hancock will take the lead 38-14 now over the Jays of Gehlen Catholic. This is West Hancock football on the Eagle Sports Network.
NIAC is proud to help support North Iowa athletes. Working hard and being part of a team is a great way to learn lessons for life, and learning is what NIAC is all about, beginning with high school juniors and seniors who can start building college credits now for free. Learn more at niac.edu.
Winter is around the corner. Is your car or truck ready? Trolson Auto Parts in Britt is your local Napa Auto Parts store and Napa Auto Care Center. For all your auto parts or vehicle repair needs, contact Dan at Trolson Auto in Britt. Trolson's is also your local authorized dealer for snow dog snowplows. Stop in or contact Dan at 641-843-3865 for all your automotive needs. Go Eagles.
We want to see your smile. Garner Dental Group offers a full range of dental care for all ages. We recommend children begin seeing a dentist around their first birthday. If your child is looking for a dental home, we would be honored and excited to be that dental office for your family. Garner Dental Group, we provide everything your smile needs to shine. Please reach out to us today by visiting garnerdental.com.
All right, welcome back, and as we come back, the kick is taken at about the 20-yard line, and Coons brings it up over the 25 to the 30. We got a late flag coming in, and we'll see where they're going to mark it. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line, the way it looks. And we'll see. We're going to have, I'm not sure what it was. I'm not sure what the signal was. It almost looked like a block in the back.
Okay.
It was really late. The play was over before the flag come out.
St. Anne's here. Let's go through some of our district people in our district. St. Ansgar leads 16-0 over Sibley. North Union trailing Woodbury Central 51-7, and Lake Mills still leads Nashua Plainfield 13-6. That would be the first playoff win for Lake Mills in quite some time. Kevin, I'll look and get a score update there as we.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jays with 9:42 to play. They come out 2-2 as they have most of the evening. And McCarty will just keep it and come to the left. And he bounces out of a would-be tackler, the grasp of a would-be tackler, and takes it up to the 27-yard line. Nice run on first down for the Jays. And that'll bring up second down and about 4.
Lake Mills in a tight one. They lead 13-12 over Nashua Plainfield. I'm trying to figure out who's got the football right now in that one.
So the Jays keep chugging away here, trying to cut into this West Hancock lead. 2-2. Pistol formation for McCarty. Behind him, Pearson. And Pearson gets it, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Gunnar Faust in on that, along with.
I believe that was Vasky,
Yeah,
Gunnar Faust and Vasky, the two DNs crashing in and preventing a gain.
So that'll bring up third down with 8:43 to play. Third down and 4 for the Jays.
No gain on the play to bring up third down and 4.
Eagles running their 4-4 defense. 2-2 are the Jays. And McCarty fakes the handoff and just takes it himself straight ahead. He'll just over the 30.
Close.
Yeah, he's going to be real close. Well, it depends on where they spot it.
McCarty up the middle for the Jays, taking down.
And I think we might have our first measurement. We haven't had a measurement, I don't know, all season long, have we?
It's been a few weeks since we've had one. We're going to have one, Kevin.
All
he
right.
needed 4 yards, and
He's going to be real close. It's too close to call, especially from this angle.
they will be going for it, though, on fourth down if he doesn't pick it up. It was 3rd and 4. Yeah, we got a tough angle here. I think
he's got it.
You think he's got it?
I do. But I don't think that well enough to put any money on it, so we'll see what we get here. Gonna be just.
That's about as close as it. First
yeah,
down.
that's just.
Tip of the football right on the.
So 8:19 to go, and it'll be a first down for the Jays at the their own 31-yard line.
McCarty with enough for a first down. The Jays will have 1st and 10.
The Jays trail 38-14.
Got a good game going up in Nashua right now. Looks like Lake Mills is trying to secure the win late in the game. They lead by a point.
2-2 for the Jays. Pistol formation. McCarty fakes the handoff, rolls out to his left, fires it out there to Carlson, and he can't haul it in, and Bixel was in on the coverage, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's one of those ones, Kevin. I think if Carlson catches that ball, Bixel is coming in hot pursuit. That's one of those bang-bang plays that ball may end up on the ground with a fumble there. 18th pass attempt of the game for the quarterback, McCarty. I got to look, Kevin, and see how many pass attempts he's had this season. I got to look back at my trusty pregame sheet here.
2-2. McCarty will keep it himself and try to get off the left side. Mitchell Smith gets a piece of him to get him turned, and then he was able to be brought down by Bixel, I believe. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 7. 7:45 to play.
52 pass attempts, Kevin, is what he had coming into this one.
I was thinking that was correct, but I didn't want to hazard a guess. So 2-2. McCarty will be in the pistol formation. Bogan behind him now. And high snap, but he rolls out, throws it out here, complete to number 21. That is Chase Carlson.
Ball was thrown behind him. He had to go down to get it, not able to get any yards after catch.
So bring up 4th and 2. With 7 minutes to go.
At their own 39-yard line.
Carlson's 3rd catch of the game. Leading receiver coming into the game, good-sized target, is Carlson, 6'3", 200 pounds.
So here is the shotgun formation. It'll be McCartney. McCartney has the first down yardage, and he's going to go up to the 46-yard line. They're going to mark it. So impressive game tonight by McCarty and Pearson both.
Yeah, McCarty in the one game that I watched the whole game of was South O'Brien, and I was really impressed with him with his breakaway speed, Kevin. Basically, his acceleration, once he finds a hole that he likes, he gets up to top-end speed pretty quick, and he's been impressive here tonight at Bob Sanger Field as well.
2-by-2 pistol formation. And McCarty looking for a place to look like he's going to pass it, and then he pulls it down and runs. And he gets into West Hancock territory to the 47. And that'll be a third down now with 6:19 to go. We're going to call it, actually, excuse me, that's second down. One down ahead of myself. Second down and about 3 after a 7-yard gain. 6 minutes to go here at Sanger Field. 2-by-2. Here's the snap. McCarty hands it off to Bogan. Bogan's got first down yardage to the West Hancock 41.
Gain of 6 there for the backup running back. The other thing I was going to say, Kevin, about McCarty, great speed and all that, but the thing I'm most impressed with him tonight is just his toughness. He's taken some big hits. And McCarty and Pearson are not big guys, 176 pounds and 165 pounds respectively, but both those guys battle and run with good speed and physicality.
2-by-2 stacked this time on each side, and they fire it out there to the far sideline to Ryder, and Ryder taken out of bounds after about a 5-yard gain. It was Bixel on the coverage, so a nice gain on first down of about 4, so to bring up second down and 6, 5:27 to play. So 2-by-2. Jay's driving, taking a lot of time off the clock, doing it as McCarty goes straight ahead, down inside the 30 to the 29. He'll have another first down.
That'll put McCarty up over 100 yards, Kevin, on his 22nd carry of the game. I've got him 22 carries, 105 yards for the junior quarterback. Jay's getting in and out of the huddle now a little bit with some more urgency here, just 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this football game.
So they come out 2-by-2, and it'll be Bogan once again. Jake Bogan off the right side or left side, looking at a big. That official threw his flag probably 10 yards down the field.
I think you're gonna have.
Probably going to be a hold. Yeah, it will be a hold.
Mitchell, that got held at the point of attack. Mitchell Smith kind of scraping down from his linebacker position. I believe that was him that got held. I saw Ray Gretlet was also on the ground. Whenever you see a defender on the ground, you wonder if they got tackled themselves.
So that'll back them up. And really, both teams have had some drive-killing penalties tonight.
A lot of big penalties for West Hancock. It was mostly in the first half.
So that'll bring the ball back 10 yards. It'll be first down and 20 if we creep under 5 minutes to play. And 2 receivers each way for the Jays. And McCartney looking to pass, and he pulls it down, runs forward, and Caden Douglas in on the tackle before any serious damage is done.
Yeah, gained a couple there. He was looking for a receiver downfield and not able to find him. Pulls it down, gains 2. Going to bring up a second and long.
So McCarty unable to find a receiver and pulls it down, gets some yardage on their own. So 2-by-2. McCarty flanked to the left by Bogan. He fakes to Bogan and keeps it himself, runs straight forward. Nice gain again by McCarty. He's back to just beyond the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be about 9 yards to go for the first down, and it'll be third down and 9.
Larson now coming into the game for Bucema as he limps off. West Hancock has had some guys get dinged up a little bit in this one. We've seen David Smith meeting with the trainer, Creighton Kelly, and now Zach Bucema comes off to see the trainer, James Lamb, go. Looks like it's going to be a cramp here for Bucema. Warmer night, especially one of these nights where it's warmer and you don't expect it either like that.
Yeah, pistol formation, fake the handoff, and passes out complete to Pecos. And Pecos brought down quickly. Jake Larson and Jackson Peterson in on the stop about the 23-yard line.
Gain of 5 on the pass play to Pecos. Pecos, all 4 catches coming in the second half. 4 catches for 38 yards, including a score.
Another fourth down now for the Jays with 3:11 to play. Eagles looking to make a stop and take over. The Jays will be 2-2. And we're going to have a timeout by West Hancock. We'll take that timeout with them with 2:56 to play. This is West Hancock football on B103.
Give your home a new look from Instep Flooring of Kanawha. They sell and install top brands of carpet, ceramic, hardwood, laminate, and luxury vinyl materials for your home or business. Support local and visit Instep Flooring today in Kanawha or call 641-762-3688.
Congratulations on an outstanding season. Good luck in the postseason from your locally owned Jay Hiscock State Farm team in Britt. To see how you can save on your insurance, call Jay or Lindsay at 641-843-3563. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Score update for you.
All right, welcome back. I think.
Yeah.
Jay, you got a score update?
Yeah, score update. It looks like we got a good one going on down in Nashua. Nashua Plainfield trails Lake Mills 21-14, but Nashua Plainfield is driving in the fourth quarter. Again, down 21-14. Look, I believe Nashua Plainfield's got the ball. Yep, looks like they do, and they're at about the 15-yard line.
All right, so here the Jays have a 4th down and 4, and it's going to be McCarty. And McCarty's going to get stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
That's going to be a sack, Kevin. They had 4 guys out, so we'll give some food away.
And it was Luis Sandoval in there, so that's a sack.
Double safety blitz as Sandoval and Kellen Smith were coming in hot on a blitz from their safety positions, and now West Hancock.
Renee Gray is going to be a recipient of a bag of groceries, compliment of the Britt Food Center.
Congratulations, Renee Gray. Who was our first winner?
Judy Aitchison was our first winner of the night.
And that was Luis on the sack?
Luis and Vasky. Excuse me. 2:49 to play here. West Hancock will come up to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be wing to the right. Mitchell Smith will go under center.
Ball's
out. We'll see who's got it here.
We do have a new center in the game, yep.
And it will be with the Jays ball as the Eagles turn it over. Just their 4th turnover, I believe, of the season.
Yes, you are correct, Kevin. We had a new center in the game here. I see Prignitz on the sideline here. And that's something you are always concerned about when you have a new center quarterback exchange. Eagle defense will have to run back out there. Defensive line right now going to be Vasky, Gretlet, Douglas, and Gunnar Faust. You got Bixel and Jackson Peterson at the corners. Linebackers, Mitchell Smith, Zool, Jake Larson.
And McCarty will take the snap, hand it off to Pearson. Have not seen Pearson for a little while. And Pearson
he scored it out of there.
Yeah, Pearson couldn't, but I think they're going to give him,
Yeah, they're going to give it to him. He came out of the pile. He got drilled by, I believe, I'm not sure who it was.
I think it was Ray Gretlet.
Popped it. Yeah, Ray Gretlet popped him pretty good, but able to score it out of there and pick up a 7-yard gain on first down, did Pearson.
Just a bit of a funny-looking play there. So it'll be 2nd down and about 3, maybe 4, with 2:14 to play for the Jays. 2-by-2, pistol formation. McCarty and Pearson in the backfield. And it'll be McCarty passing the ball out to number 11. And they're going to say incomplete. That was almost a lateral pass, but it was a yard ahead. Bixel picks it up just to make sure, but the official says, no, we're going to do this play again. So it'll be 3rd down and short with 2 minutes even to play here in the game. So 3rd down and about 4.
17-yard line.
After the rare West Hancock turnover. Jay's looking to get one in here at the end. 2-by-2. And Pearson fakes the ball and ball's back out. And this time West Hancock's got it back.
I think they got it back, Kevin.
White hat has already said it's West Hancock football.
He did?
Yes, sir. He pointed to the north.
I'm pretty sure they got back. It looked like we were going to get on it.
Well, I tell you, we're going to have to talk it over because
I'm not sure how the white hat would have.
I don't know, but he was pointing. He was pointing West Hancock ball, and the rest of them were saying. So we'll see what they get out of this one here.
Yeah, it's going to be the Gehlen ball. I think there was a lineman that ran in there and just ripped it out of a kid's hands.
The Jays recover and get a first down.
All right, so anyway, 1:53 to go. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jays.
First and goal from the 10.
So they'll go with the pistol formation. They'll give it off to Pearson, and Pearson's gonna. He's a hard runner down there inside the 10. He'll take it down to just inside the 5 with a minute and a half to play.
80 yards on 20 carries for the running back, Cale Pearson. And I've got Cole McCarty at 114 yards on 26 carries tonight. They've had the ball for about the last 7 minutes in this one.
Yes, they have.
Gain of 5, it'll bring up second and goal.
I'm going to tell you, McCarty and Pearson have run hard, and Pearson's going to come off again. He's nursing a sore ankle.
Bogan going to come in and give him a break, it looks like.
And I think it is Jake Bogan. He'll be in the backfield. He'll be flanking McCarty to the left in the shotgun formation. And it'll be Bogan on the carry, and he's going to get stopped about the line of scrimmage with 54 ticks to go and counting.
Zuli with a tackle almost in the backfield there.
So
how's that voice holding up, Kevin?
Yeah, it's doing wonderful.
We got our first official final of the game. Lake Mills moves on. They beat Nashua Plainfield 21-14.
This is Bogan, Jake Bogan once again, and he's looking for room to run, and he's stopped short. Officials are going to finally blow it dead, and it'll be fourth down at about. I think they're going to mark it at about the 2-yard line, 3-yard line. So fourth and goal from the 3. Jays are up to the line of scrimmage quickly. 15 ticks to go in this one. 2 by 2, and it's going to be McCarty rolling out, and he's going to be able to get in for the touchdown with 5 seconds to go. McCarty will take it in from 3 yards out. So McCarty closes the gap a little bit, but it will be all for naught as West Hancock will be victorious in this one. There's just 5 ticks to go, and they lead 38 now to 20 pending this extra point conversion. And Jays played very hard tonight. They'll come out, go for 2. McCarty in the pistol, and McCarty going to fire it out there, complete for the 2-point conversion. I'm not sure who that was to. We'll try to catch it here. So complete to Ryder.
Ryder on the conversion, Kevin.
So it'll be, for all practical purposes, our final score here is going to be 38-22. We have 5 seconds to play. You never know. So we'll take a 60-second break and be back for the last 5 seconds. This is West Hancock football on B103.
Britt Food Center is our locally owned hometown grocery store featuring the best cuts of quality meats, fresh produce, deli, and bakery items. Check out our weekly specials at BritFoodCenter.com. Jackie, myself, and our staff at Brit Food Center appreciate your support and wish our Eagles good luck.
Hi, I'm Dave Strosnick, president of Stellar Industries. The employee owners of Stellar Industries reflect the values of small-town living, honesty, integrity, kindness, and caring. With locations in Garner, Kanawha, and Mason City, Stellar is a proud supporter of high school athletes from across the North Iowa area. Log on to StellarIndustries.com to learn more about Stellar and how you can become part of our family.
All right, welcome back. We got 5 seconds to go here in this one, and the Jays will kick off to the Eagles. And we'll see what happens during these last 5 seconds. But at any rate, it looks like the Eagles will advance on in the Class A playoffs here. We'll find out who that opponent is tomorrow. So we'll release the pods at 10 a.m. And this one's going to be Pecos going to give it or kick it short, and it'll be downed by Jackson Peterson at the 28-yard line. So the Eagles will just walk out victory formation and take a knee in this one.
Right at the 30-yard line.
So it'll be
Eagles with first and 10.
released tomorrow at 10 a.m. by the association. We'll find out where West Hancock likely goes on the road. I'm almost certain that they will be on the road for a second round game.
Yeah, I'm
somewhere.
thinking possibly ACGC is who ACGC, Wapsie Valley, maybe Lake Mills. Lake Mills did win. That's a final 21-14. That's who I'm predicting for our pod, Kevin.
All right, well, there you have it. If Jay knows what he's talking about, that's what we have. So it will be a kneel down by West Hancock.
West Hancock Eagles.
And they'll be victorious here, 38-22 over the Gehlen Catholic Jays in a hard-fought game between two teams wanting to run the ball. We're going to take a couple-minute break here. We come back, we'll recap the second half scoring and get you caught up on the stats and a last look in on all the scores around the area that we know of. And then we'll head for that Radio Iowa scoreboard show on KIOW at 10 p.m. So once again, final score here, West Hancock 38 and the Gehlen Catholic Jays 22. This is West Hancock football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Swing your girl around. It's time for a Harvest Hoedown at the Flower Cart in Britt this Thursday through Saturday. You heard of bobbing for apples. Let's bob for huge discounts. Come check out the new shop with all the great decor and gift ideas. Enjoy special treats and sales on your favorite fall items. Shop Harvest Hoedown at the Flower Cart on Main Avenue in Britt.
Swenson's Hardware in Britt is ready to help you do it best. In-store or online, 24/7 at swensons.doitbest.com. Lawn and garden, tools, automotive, home and hardware, building materials, electrical, plumbing, heating, Valspar, Medallion Plus paints, and accessories. Free, fast delivery to our store. Swenson's Do It Best Hardware in Britt, serving North Iowa for over 40 years.
Baukelman Grain Equipment has been in the grain handling business in Britt for over 55 years. Call Paul at 843-3734 today for more information on grain bins and Shivers drying equipment. Baukelman Grain Equipment in Britt, the grain drying specialist.
The most insane Halloween costume party, Saturday, October 28th at the Main Avenue Event Center. Fun starts at 8 p.m. Cash prizes, drink specials, and DJ service provided by B&B Sound and Light. See our Britt Barn Grill Facebook page for other upcoming events. Don't miss the fun at the Britt Barn Grill and Main Avenue Event Center, downtown Britt. Go Eagles.
Count on First State Bank of Britt and Woden to put your community first. We partner with your clubs. We cheer with you at the game. We make decisions right at home to help keep you financially strong. And with advanced online and mobile options, banking has never been easier. Good luck, Eagles, from First State Bank of Britt and Woden, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Mike Ewing. For more than 40 years, my family and our staff at Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company have been caring for your families with personalized services as unique as the lives each of us live. Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving Britt, Kanawha, Clarion, Belmont, Dallas, and all of the surrounding communities for generations and generations to come.
The most insane Halloween costume party, Saturday, October 28th at the Main Avenue Event Center. Fun starts at 8 p.m. Cash prizes, drink specials, and DJ service provided by B&B Sound and Light. See our Britt Barn Grill Facebook page for other upcoming events. Don't miss the fun at the Britt Barn Grill and Main Avenue Event Center, downtown Britt. Go Eagles.
I don't know, I'm confused. All right, welcome back here to the Britt Bar and Grill. Excuse me, I can't even speak right now. Britt Bar and Grill post-game scoreboard show. Once again, this post-game scoreboard show is being brought to you by Eric Stacy and the crew up at the Britt Bar and Grill in the Main Avenue Event Center. Gather with your friends after the game, rehash your favorite plays, like them on Facebook, and check their daily lunch specials and their upcoming events at the Main Avenue Event Center. To book your party, call 641-843-4275. And a great game we had here tonight at Sanger Field as the Gehlen Catholic Jays came in to town and put up a great fight and made the Eagles work for it tonight. But Eagles prevailed in the end. Recap the second half scoring. At the halftime, it was 20-6 in favor of West Hancock. Eagles opened up the scoring in the third period with 9:54 to go. On their first possession, it was a 44-yard run by Mitchell Smith. Excuse me. And Mitchell Smith's two-point conversion was not good, and it was 26-6 in favor of West Hancock at that point. And then that with 2:52 to go, 2:32 to go in the third period, it was a 5-yard McCarty to Pecos touchdown pass. McCarty ran the 2-point conversion in, and it was 26-14, and it looked like the Jays were coming on. But the Eagles said, hold on, wait just 1 minute with 11:52 to go in the fourth period. It was Mitchell Smith again, this time from 42 yards out. The pass was incomplete on the 2-point conversion, and West Hancock led 32-14. 9:47 to go in the game. It was 14-yard Jackson Peterson run. Mitchell Smith rolled out to his right on the bobbled snap, and the 2-point conversion failed. West Hancock led 38-14, and then the Jays were able to close the gap a little bit with 5 seconds to go in the game. The Jays scored on a 3-yard Cole McCarty run. McCarty hit Ryder, for the 2-point conversion to bring us to our final score. 38-22 West Hancock. They'll move on to the second round. Opponent to be determined and will be released tomorrow at 10 a.m. by the Iowa High School Athletic Association. Our Britt Food Center Sack of the Game winners tonight, Judy Aitchison and Renee Gray. And if you want to be a winner of a sack of groceries, compliments of the Britt Food Center, stop in every week that the Eagles are playing football between 8 a.m. and 4:30 on that Friday. Sign up for the Britt Food Center Sack of the Game. If your name is drawn and the Eagles record a quarterback sack in that night's game, you could be the winner of a sack of groceries, compliments of the Britt Food Center. Britt Food Center is locally owned and a proud supporter of all things West Hancock. So, Jay, this was quite a game, and Eagles were tested tonight.
Yeah, and we mentioned we're going to be doing a podcast with Dan Kroll here, and we got Brent Moore, BC Moore, on with us. And this is one of those games, the projection was much larger than the margin was. Give credit to the Jays of Gehlen Catholic. They came out and really battled. I was really impressed what they did on the offensive line. And then, of course, the quarterback, Cole McCarty, and running back, Cale Pearson and company, just battled like crazy. And the exciting thing for the people over in Western Iowa that are Gehlen Catholic fans is a lot of these guys are going to be back next year. A lot of juniors making impacts on the football team, but really just impressed with what they did. But really impressed, West Hancock was not their best night, just kind of sloppy, some penalties, but they showed resolve. They showed that big game experience, Kevin, and able to pull away from the Jays. And Mitchell Smith, he kind of put the team on his back along with that offensive line, especially in that second half. Mitchell Smith ran for 235 yards tonight. Let's get to those stats here, Kevin. First for the Jays of Gehlen Catholic, they ran for 222 yards tonight. Quarterback Cole McCarty, 117 yards on 27 carries. Cale Pearson, 20 carries for 80 yards. McCarty did have a couple scores. Jake Bogan had 4 carries for 10 yards. Landon Ryder, 2 carries for 15 yards. Cole McCarty was 11 of 22 through the air, 70 yards, including an interception and a touchdown to Dylan Pecos. Pecos had 4 catches for 38 yards to lead the team. Chance Carlson had 3 catches for 18 yards. Landon Ryder had 3 catches for 11 yards. And Brant Klein had a catch for 3 yards. For West Hancock, first defensively, Mitchell Smith came up with an interception tonight. David Smith had a Britt Food Center sack tonight. And Luis Sandoval and Nolan Vasky also combined for a sack in the second half. For West Hancock, offensively, they ran for 394 yards on just 36 carries tonight. Cale Zuhl, 13 carries, 76 yards and a score. Kellen Smith, 6 carries for 25 yards. Jackson Peterson, just 3 carries, but gained 51 yards and scored on 2 of those 3 carries tonight. Good night for Jackson Peterson. Mitchell Smith, 13 carries, 235 yards tonight, and 3 scores. Mitchell was also 2 of 2 through the air for 30 yards. Both those passes going to Zach Bukema tonight, and Creighton Kelly, also had a carry for 7 yards. Again, West Hancock runs for 394 yards tonight on 36 carries. So what's that math? What's that come out to average-wise? West Hancock was averaging over 9.5 yards a carry coming into this one. 396 divided by 36, Kevin. That's 11 yards a pop. We'll take that all night long as West Hancock moves on to round 2. A lot of things to learn from, a lot of coaching points. And for West Hancock, the most important thing is get some of those kids healthy. We've seen more more kids tonight visiting with trainer James on the sideline than we've seen all season long, and hopefully none of them are too serious to keep guys out. We know that we saw David Smith get his hand wrapped up, but we did see him go back into the game, so that was a good sign. And Creighton Kelly did see him go back into the game after he met with the trainer. So hopefully those guys are okay and able to move on to next week. We'll find out again in the morning who we're playing. And you want to go through some? You want me to go through some scores here, Kevin?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, scores. Class A scores: ACGC 34-18. These are all in progress scores unless I say it's a final. Akron Westfield, this is a final, 35-0 over Tri-Center. Lisbon final, 14-6 over North Lynn. Madrid final, 45-7 over IKM Manning. St. Ansgar leading Sibley Oshedin 23-6. Another final. Starmont shuts out North Butler 17-0. Wapsie Valley 25-0. Woodbury Central 51-7 over North Union. Maquoketa Valley, at last report, it was 42-14 over Columbus. Another final. Central Decatur upsets Earlham 14-13. At last report, we had East Buchanan leading Southwind 7-0. Another last report, Logan Magnolia and South Central Calhoun were tied 20-20 late in that one. Linville Sully was leading Pekin 22-16. MMCRU all over Kingsley Pearson. They were leading 40-6 late in that one. And another final, Lake Mills wins tonight at Nashua Plainfield 21-14. At last report in 2A, Clarion Goldfield Dow's was getting shut out by West Lyon 23-0. And Garrigan looks like they were going to move on to round two. They were leading 41-6, Kevin, over Janesville.
All right. So thank you for that update, Jay. And we want to get the rest of the scores from all around the state. Tune in to the Radio Iowa Scoreboard Show at 10 p.m. on KIOW. They'll get you update all around the state from all the scores, playoff and non-playoff games. So once again, our final score here was 38-22, favor of West Hancock. Judy Aitchison, Renee Gray, your sack of the game winners. And we had our first state bank play of the game was from Mitchell Smith. It was a 79-yard run when the Eagles were deep in their own territory. And we will run to a quick break here, and then we will run our State Farm player of the game.
McNeil.
Okay.
Rolling. Whether you drive an automobile, semi, or farm equipment, big or small, we do it all with 24-hour on-the-farm and roadside service calls. McNeese Tire, a mile and a half west of Britt on Highway 18. Call 843-3536 or visit us on Facebook.
Whether you're on the road, the 20-yard line, the court, the mat, or way out in center field, go for the win and score with Drive, Save, and Save from your Jay Hiscox State Farm team in Britt. You could earn up to a 50% discount on car insurance. Plus, bundle your home to save even more. Inquire about low rates on business, farm, and life insurance, too. Your Jay Hiscox State Farm team in Britt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 641-843-3563 for a quote today.
All right, welcome back. And as that commercial said, your Jay Hiscox State Farm Agency will provide life insurance, financial solutions for your lifetime. Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Jay Hiscox are there. Contact Jay and his team at 641-843-3563 or visit them in downtown Britt or online at jayhiscox.com. So, Jay, State Farm player of the game.
Yeah, an easy decision tonight. I'm going to give it to the quarterback, Mitchell Smith, 13 carries, 235 yards tonight, 3 touchdowns, and he was 2 of 2 through the air for another 30 yards. So Mitchell Smith, congratulations to him. He had a terrific game, and a lot of holes opened up for him for that offensive line. We saw his brother kind of crash down and make a big block on a big run for Mitchell, and he had our first state bank play of the game tonight. So Mitchell had himself a night tonight, and the Eagles are moving on to round 2.
All right, they are. We'll find out who that will be tomorrow. In the meantime, stay tuned to KIOW for the Radio Iowa Scoreboard Show here again at 10 o'clock. For Jay Hiscox, I am Kevin Wilson. Thank you, Mel, back in the studio, and we'll see you next week right here on KIOW and KHAM.